see. Is that possible? We'll get fucked up. Oh ja, een fat series. It's become really rich. You become Batman. Except Catman. Yeah. And they're all on Catman. What is that? That's in like Africa or something.
Sandstorm, you're causing a ruckus. Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight there?
Hello, welcome friends, foes, and familiars. I am Dragons of Cats, and welcome to Dragons Brew D&D. Just gotta wait for a sec. This is my floor. Wonderful. Hello, Droigasm. Thank you for the host. Thank you so much. Tonight we are going to be trying to be playing a wonderful, wonderful game of Dragons Brew D&D, and let's go around and introduce our players. First off, let's start off with Belvin. Tell us about your character and one thing from last session.
Wow, I'm not used to being first.
Yes, suck it.
Brad playing.
Does this go back to your childhood? Go back to your childhood. I'm not. I don't go.
Play Belvin, Dragonborn Paladin. Last session, we traversed an ice cavern to meet up with a old friend. And now we're going to see if we can escape a ancient white dragon's lair.
Indeed. Next up is Droigasm with a mouthful of food.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Some spaghetti bolognese. Some fresh basil from mate from work. He's actually gonna start a gardening YouTube show.
Oh, Sandstorm.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So Belvin and I went down the icy caverns. He kind of lied about who he was, and then I snuck in the shadows behind him. And then we went down. We met a couple of kids. Well, who the hell are these kids? And it turns out they were Macath's kids. And Macath was revealed. And I'll let Macath say the rest.
Indeed, because let's follow that segue and welcome our incredible guest, Rudy and I.
Seems weird to introduce a guest in the middle of introductions, but
It's perfect.
I mean,
it's Dragons Are Cats.
it is. Hi, I'm Viridian Knight, otherwise known as V. Tonight I'll be playing Macath, the wonderful tiefling sorcerer, who, yes, has two adopted kobolds, kids, Niffle and Heim. They are both adorable and will live long kobold lives, which are 130 years, not 10, Kyle. Other than that, yeah, we're mainly planning a breakout, not a break-in, and trying to figure out where Casimir and Ikram has gone, which Macath has some idea where they are, and that's not good.
Well then, let's go see what they're up to as we introduce Pro-Boy playing Ikram.
Hello. I'm Rob playing Ikram, and last week I was at work, so I don't know what happened. And yeah,
We're in for some fun.
that's all I got.
Also with us tonight, finally, is Boneweaver.
Oh, wait. I'm Luke playing Casimir the Tiefling Wizard. I missed that last session too, so the last thing I remember was going down a slippery slide.
You fell down.
And I don't know where we ended up.
So, let's go find out, shall we?
Your beard's looking on point, Carl. Just wanted to point that out.
Really? I feel like it's very, very scraggly right now.
It
Nah,
looks,
it's
good.
good.
Looks good on camera.
Needs to be
Yeah.
more scraggle.
Yeah, good. Okay, all right. More pirate. We'll do. I'll confirm that.
Arr.
Exactly. We are also running the stream 100% for charity through the kind donations of viewers and players. This month we are supporting the Starlight Children's Foundation, a non-profit organization for hospitalized children and their families. Starlight programs offer entertainment, education, technology to crucially ill and chronically ill children, while also providing wish granting for these children and their community around them. They also create express rooms for their patients, which is a safe haven for kids and their families. How can you help? Well, if possible, and if you cannot, that is perfectly fine. Just being here watching tonight is all you need to do. But if you could, your kind donations will also help our players. Such as if you donate $1, you'll give a D10 Helium dice. $2 gives out an advantage, or there's a Bardic Inspiration, give out a luck die, or bring out something from the pumpkin spice punch bowl. Wow, I wrote my own stuff and ruined it completely. Anyway, you can scroll on down below to check that all out. I nearly said screw, whatever. Anyway, let's dive back in to this week's episode of Dragons Brew D&D. We start.
Can we do a retake?
No, back from the top, guys. Previously on Dragons Brew D&D, our intrepid band of adventurers defeated the champion of the northern Tabaxi tribes, Orcahart. It was the dark-furred Tabaxi, similar to that of Sandstorm, that put her trust in them, telling them that the tribe was basically under the tyranny of the dragon. If they leave, they die. The party then went down a secret tunnel hole at the back of the shaman's hut, finding themselves in a chamber of the iceberg. Upon landing and standing around, taking in the surroundings, the ice opened up from below and ensnared Casimir into an icicle. Froze him stolid. Casimir, you couldn't feel the ice, but yourself and your body couldn't move through the imprisonment. Ikram, the very last moment before the ice sealed around you, threw your hand towards Casimir as if to rescue him. But it was also entrapped from the elbow down in the ice. You were then both dragged down into the depths of the cyan blue abyss. As the ice...
Sorry, am I frozen as well, or is just he frozen?
He's frozen. You're just connected.
Your arm's stuck in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
As you were
Gonna have
both
to amputate.
As you were both dragged down, the others saw the ice around this strange hole regrow and refreeze around, sealing the ground shut. And all they saw was a silhouette just go down into the abyss of the ice, becoming darker and darker until it wasn't there anymore. From there, Sandstorm and Belvin made their way around the iceberg, sliding down deeper and deeper into the iceberg itself. They eventually came across a group of kobolds who were intricately carving and chiseling into the ice, all these draconic filigrees and scenes of a white dragon claiming victory and telling its story. There was one blue kobold, however, who was interested in it. As Belvin told the young kobold, that he was Wilfred. Was it? Wilhelm.
It was Wilhelm. Vinhelm. Yep.
And with a clever bluff, gained the trust of this kobold and made your way to see Mother. And upon entering into this protected chamber, Sandstorm stealthing around, following in behind, you came across an old friend, a bit different. Macath. And there you conversed, talked, caught up. Until halfway through, after about 15 minutes of talking, you heard a pained scream come from the scriptorium, as there is a tunnel that leads deeper into the iceberg, down Macath into where you know is Arothator's den. So, with that, as you gather your items, gather your gear, you left through the southern room, through the three curtained curtain doorways. In doing so, you saw that the scrag that was guarding out the front of McCaff's room had disappeared. However, you gathered what you could. Heim and Niffle also gathered their gear as McCaff decided the breakout was in order. To our trepid adventurers, Casimir and Ikram, can everybody say? I just want to be sure.
Oh, it's a bit dark around the outside of us, but you know.
Oh yeah, just a little bit. Good.
Feels like we're in a horror movie.
Can I adjust the brightness settings of my screen?
Of my eyeballs.
No. As you... Alright, so...
We're up top right corner. I don't know if you scrolled up there. Robert.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can see yourself. You are there, correct?
Yeah, I'm
See
good.
yourself there? Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure. You're halfway in the ice, my friend. As the two of you, consumed by ice, dragged down into the cold abyss, your fall takes you down as the ice exits. This icy prison exits out from a cavernous ceiling. Icicles drip down and drop into the frost-covered ice down below into what seems to be water, into the ocean. You see, as the ice prison moves down through the fog itself, you see an ice shelf where your destination leads you. You see gems, treasures, coins of gold, silver, platinum, all glitter within the ice. Upon the landing, Casimir is completely entombed in this icy prison.
I'm still conscious though, right?
You're still conscious.
Yeah, okay.
You're basically frozen. You can't wiggle. You can't. You can barely open and close your eyes. As the ice is surrounding you and you're lowering down in through this fog, the ice becomes opaque, basically not allowing you to see through it. As Ikram, reaching for his prison, you rip your arm out, but the ice regrows and forms and seals back over. You find yourself in this moment in between two pillars of ice that connect to the foggy chamber's ceiling. You cannot see any more than what your dark vision could. Everything beyond that is just a dark blur from
What's
the
going on?
thickness of the fog.
What's going on with Casimir? Like, is he, like, can he breathe, or does he look like he's suffocating, or?
Make a nature check. Well, make a medicine check, actually. Make a medicine check.
Medicine?
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see. 23? Yeah, you can tell he's definitely still breathing.
Like, he's all, like, from a, like,
Yeah.
health point of view, he's all good.
From a health point of view...
I mean, he's stuck in ice, but, like...
Yeah, he is literally suspended in ice, preserved.
How high off? Like, he's on the ground though, isn't he? Like, we can look
Yes.
like eye level to me.
He's probably about 2-3 feet off, but
Okay.
this icicle, oval in its shape and form, has embedded into the ice. You see that you are on a ledge, an ice shelf that looks over 20 feet high off what seems to be what seems to be a noticeably incredibly cold area. You see pools of slush that spread across over the ledge.
He's saying like over here, like this is the ledge here where I am now, or is that a? Oh, hold on. No, it's not. It's all this here.
Yes.
I figured it out, boys.
So you see that slush prevented from freezing due to the salt water's high salt content as well.
So how high is this ledge?
20 feet up.
And that's all salt water, did you say?
Salt water that's in between, that hasn't completely frozen over, looks like slush. You think if you're not careful, you could fall in.
Okay.
So
Let's
as
see if
you,
I can get Casimir out.
okay,
Can I try something as well?
you can
No!
try some.
You can do your thing first if you want.
No, you do.
Okay. So I have
It'd probably be more safe for you to do your thing first.
I have the Flames of Phlegethos feat for tieflings.
Mhm.
So when something hits me with an attack, I can cause my skin to burn it, like whatever attacks me. Can I try and like heat myself up and melt it from the inside?
You can certainly try.
Yes.
Make a charisma check.
Oh. I don't think it worked.
Okay. It's far, far too cold. Even if your body's radiating the heat, the ice itself, you realize is magical in nature. It is in this moment that the cold really hits you. You're already numb bodies. The temperature makes your exposed skin numb. Your teeth jitter. Ikran, your bones begin to ache as each breath pains your chest. Entombed in the icicle, Casimir, you are paralyzed. Your body is held in this capsule of cold. You can't feel the cold due to your natural abilities and the veil's protection, though your face is very well pressed against the opaque bluish-white ice. But you can still see the glistening of gems and coins far away from you.
Can I try? I'm just going to pull out my bow and aim it slightly off of him and fire a piercing arrow at it. Not at a part that's him, like a part that's, you know what I mean?
Next to me.
Am I making sense? Yeah, next to it.
So it's like just barely surrounding him. So you got to like aim up near the head in those pockets or like down by the arms.
I'll go down by the arms.
It's
Just...
Alright.
non-lethal.
All right, make the attack roll.
Roll. 15.
15. With that, you're going to hit. You pull your arrow back and let loose. It's the piercing arrow splits and sparks off into multiple directions.
So it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. You see as the icicle then begins to become clear. It's then rotated around slightly to the left. The icicle becomes clear around your vision there, Casimir.
So
Yeah.
he can see me, you mean?
He can see you, but he's currently looking in this direction. The ice has moved him this way.
Okay. Can I push it, or is it like...
You can certainly try.
I'll try. Why not? Actually, I might go around first and just look at him and be like, can you hear me? If you can, blink once for yes, two for no.
So,
And I'll just think to Ikram, we still have a telepathic bond.
Oh, we do too!
as you begin to think,
magical of nature.
as you begin to try to communicate with him telepathically, you take 5 points of psychic damage as your telepathic bond backfires and is null and voided.
Alright, so back to my original plan. Casimir.
Kaz sort of like angrily squints at you. because he's got a headache
No.
now.
Can you hear me? One blink for yes, two blinks for no.
Can I hear it?
It's like yelling through thick glass windows.
Mm,
Like
But he
double
can-
pane soundproof glass.
I'll
Yeah, like I'm
blink with one eye. Like, hopefully he'll understand it means kind of.
It's like hearing through water. It's like roo, roo, roo.
Okay.
Just make it out.
I'm just gonna yell at him. Do you think this is like, is it magical, or do you think fire will melt this using like?
Can I?
I can't tell. You're blinking too many times, Holmesy.
From inside, can I tell if there's like a source for the magic within the ice?
You can make an Arcana check.
21.
You feel like the whole thing is a source in itself.
But it's just like a spell. It's not like there's something powering it.
Yes,
Like, I can't just
you
melt it.
definitely discern that it is a spell.
Yeah. Okay.
So, are you going to try push it, Ikram?
Oh no, I'm just so from my question to him was like, do you like, is this magical or whatever? And he says yes, it's magical. I'll say to him,
I'd
"Do you
blink
think I
once,
could
yeah.
melt it? Do you think I could melt it with fire or something?
Probably not. Twice. Blink twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and push it. I'm just gonna yell at him. Okay, I'm gonna try and push you. I don't care about his answer. I'm pushing.
My
him.
eyes go a bit wide.
Make a strength check.
That's what I'm really good at.
I'm just imagining, you know the scene from SpongeBob where Squidward becomes like the concrete monster? And he's like shuffling from side to side. That's all I'm imagining now.
He's like, Ikram's finally seeing his chance to get rid of Casimir. So he can
Push him to the edge.
his new favorite child. Osa.
Push with all your might, but unfortunately, it's not going anywhere.
Is this a wall here?
You can, as you turn around, you turn around actually, and it's more. You look at this, what is a mound of snow and ice and fallen ice.
Mound, like climbable mound, or mound is in?
Looks climbable. But you then see that it begins to fall like an avalanche as a bluish-white membrane extends with the white and mottled pale blue scaled wings extending from the snow up. You see a curled tail of the same pale white unraveled, its full 20-foot length, as the rest of the draconic body rises, shaking the snow off in its form of its heavy bulk. You see
It
it's
sounds so cute though. It's just a little shake.
just
Yeah, it feels real cute from where I'm sitting.
you then see a neck rise up in a curve 25 feet long that then ponders over what has come to its home. You see widely spaced toes.
So it's right here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get the description out of the way, and then I'm just gonna pass it.
No, you're right. I'm just trying to just envisioning.
This isn't the bathroom.
You then see that from the snow, widely spaced toes, larger than that of other dragons, granting greater stability on the uncertain footing. These claws are covered with iron engraved with arcane runes, while still barbed and jagged. Not only an aid for the dragon to walk on ice, but you also see around his chest a ship anchor's chain with golden embroidery that has been added to it. At the bottom of the chain is an amulet, that of a small sapphire. So nicotinating membranes that protect the eyes from the extremes of light while still allowing the dragon to see, are then uncoiled. These parchment-thin lids prevent the falling of snow into its eyes as it raises up its head. Its eyes then lock onto you both. Like an hourglass with its large central bulge, these cayenne eyes expand and contract, taking in everything around them. A deep red sapphire, a deep red sphere orbits around the sleek profile head crest that turns into its spine, going down spikes along its way. It opens its maw, exhaling a foggy breath between its serrated teeth. This dragon looks down towards it. Down towards Casimir. I'm sorry. Ikram, you have a moment to do something in this. What would you like to do as it's rising up?
My camera froze, by the way. Fuck.
I'm just thinking really intently.
I might do a sneaky and just hide behind this pillar.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Not really. I'm gonna
That's your action? Well.
Yeah.
The dragon's head comes down towards the icicle prison. The smell is similar, but different. Extraplanar of origin. But which layer? The cyan eyes blink. There's a flash of arcane energy as the whole icicle becomes clear like glass. Looks over Casimir.
What are you doing, Dolly? What are you doing?
Multiple arcane possessions. But even more curious. Maybe more interesting than ice giant tactics at sea. Ah, yes. Kenya. Foolish. You wear the veil of the mistress. The head rears back as if it's a snake ready to attack. You're either the dwarf's replacement, or you've claimed it for yourself. Looking over you, just inspecting, looking around. Its tail and thuds like thunder into the frost-covered snow of this shelf. Any as who wish the power over dragons. Seems your master did not inform you on the restrictions. He then looks at you and gets closer towards you, Casimir. I fail to see if you serve a master at all, to be honest. So you must be here, but for what purpose? You see, he turns his head over to your left-hand side, past you. Licks at the air, this massive black tongue. Icicles down on the sides of it. Sniffs the air. Corrosive tang in the air. A thief? Yes. You've come to claim my treasure. You see the dragon reels its head back and looks over towards the right, behind the icicle. steps with one arm forward massively, making the distance. This pressure. Ikram, you look up as a little bit of saliva drops onto your head. From you, this pressure, metallic. You see this dragon's cyan eyes flash. The dragon's surprised and looks at something that behind you, maybe something huge, and then locks its eyes back on you in a surprised snarl, then chuckles. Oh, that's very interesting. Your soul is stuck in this puny sack of weak flesh. And you see one claw comes down and push you down onto the ground. On a 26? You want to try to resist it?
No. A little bit scared.
And you're literally flicked onto the ground.
This guy's making a lot of assumptions.
Soul, sack of weak flesh, but only a third of it. Only a third is missing. I wonder what the taste of a gold soul tastes like. The fat black tongue licks over the teethy maw. You're both very interesting
Terrible.
treasures. You see the iron-clawed paw reaches out to grab you, Ikram. Basically to grab you completely.
I'm
This
going
thing
to
is
try
like-
and dodge roll out of that one.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, man.
Athletics or acrobatics.
I rolled 5.
You have -2, dude. What the fuck?
As
Yeah,
you go
remember how I lost all my strength
Ah.
when I did that fucking wheel?
Wait, didn't that come back?
Surely.
he hasn't
No.
been here to roll.
None of my stats have come back.
It's been like
That's so
weeks ago.
hard.
As the claw comes down and grasps around you, the dragon holds you so as if not to squeeze the life out of you, but to just hold you firmly. You can feel sharp barbs sticking into your skin. Well, pushing against, threatening your skin, threatening your armor, but you're fine.
Yeah,
It's not crushing you. One of arcane with the veil, looking at Casimir, and another, a wayward soul. Both trapped for my enjoyment now. Brings you even in closer, Ikram. You can smell the frozen decay of death within this creature's maw. I heard small ones say playing with their food is considered rude. However, this is all very curious. Wanders into my home while I just so happen to be here for my treasure. No matter. You see the dragon then shifts its form, bringing its other leg out. It balances while still in a squat stance. Its tail wraps around on the ground, giving it extra support, while its wings gather a little bit of air underneath it as the fog kind of billows and wraps around the area. The claw reaches out towards you, Casimir, and crushes the top of the icicle around your head.
Doesn't crush my head, right?
It's very careful not to, but it's more as if it's ripping the ice away from that moment. you feel like as if it is going to crush you, but there is some force that pulls the ice away into this dragon's claws. As it rips off the ice, drops the crushed chunks to the ground.
Oh, that's much better.
You can feel a small, cold warm trail of blood going down your face, Casimir.
It's still an improvement from a little while ago.
You see the claw reaches back out towards you and grabs at the space between your horns
Ow.
and carefully clutches something within.
My hair? The mask's on my shoulder, by the way.
Looks at you and says, sorry, that was me screwing that up. So Retcon grabs around your shoulder, but also breaks around the head, basically breaking the top half, so you're from the chest down, and then reaches down. See, that's, yeah. I'd forgotten about that. But regardless, looks like it's grabbed and pulled something off, because it's like, oh, this, elder dragons have special sights, special senses. And so it rips whatever straps are holding the veil on it. You hear him snap and pull it against you. The veil of the white. It's been some time since I've felt its presence and loved the influence it had on me. Not again, I'm afraid. You see the tail then scoops up large chunks of snow and ice, creating a 5-foot hole. The dragon's paw moves slowly over towards it and drops the veil in. Hear it as the tail then swashes over the crushed ice, and then it's amazing what some light reading can do. So why are you here, Kenya wizard? Why else would you possess such a deterrent against me? Are you here for my hide? You can certainly try. You reek of the flesh and blood of my dead kin.
Just out of curiosity, how many chromatic dragons have we killed? Like 3? I'm not foolish enough to think I could take on such a powerful dragon as yourself. And we came looking for a friend, actually. And I didn't even know you were here.
He's muted.
You muted still.
third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Tell me, wizard, are you of the tower, looking to reclaim what I took?
He's talking about the Arcane Brotherhood, right?
You can gather as much, yes.
No, I'm not with them.
Well, then you must be a thief here to take something else.
I'm looking for a friend. I didn't even know you were here.
That is my treasure. What other friend could be here?
Macaf?
My precious.
Okay.
I am Rathador, the old white death of the north. The ice giants that sail these seas in fear of me for they are my favorite delicacy. Creatures looking over at Ikram tremble at the shattering of my thunderous waves of my wings. Can you feel his wings? If it wasn't for the ice, Casimir, you feel like you'd be blown away. Just with one swoop of them.
Of course, you truly are grand. And I gather that Macath is very precious to you, no?
Oh, but she is my ultimate prize.
You must care very much what she thinks, yes?
A means to an end, really. I have mastered many arcane spells, crafted my own. Tribes of wandering orcs and goblins merely fill my belly as a staple as I savor the taste of each and every one of the stringy things. Wandering hunter tribes, their sweat freezes on the tips of their fur as they fall in fear to my presence. Their dark dagger doesn't scratch my scales harder as adamantine. I will be the giver of the red one. Together, we will rule the northern sea in Her Majesty's place. You see, he's kind of looking off and beyond you now. The newborn in the line of her first will continue as I raise the coming blizzard of hellfire as the Drakhorns call in her new reign, and you, thief, will be devoured. I'm almost tempted to let you try and take her. I see the fight in your eyes, burning.
Well, I'm not here to take anything. We came looking for Macath, and if she wishes to leave, that's her choice.
She will not leave! And you see he reels his arm back and throws Ikram through the air down towards the ice.
Just fucking yeet. Ikram.
Ikram, you go flying through the air, through into fog. Then impact hard.
Wait, how far? Which way am I going?
I will move you for you.
Wild shape, bitch.
That's what I was wondering. How much? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wild shape into if I can.
All right, what would you like to wild shape into?
An eagle.
All right, as you
Before I
morph into the eagle before you land, you go flapping up. You see the dragon then roar. Casimir, you see a flash of blue in his eyes. Ikram, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna die.
Yep.
14.
14.
Dragon, I feel like I'm gonna roll like 19 minimum.
Your wings in your eagle form become paralyzed as you then drop out from the air and impact into the ground. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and roll a D100 for me as well. And pick high or low.
Oh, before I roll or after I roll?
Pick now.
Hi.
You go flying down and hold on, eagle or giant?
What?
Did you transform into an eagle or a giant eagle?
What? Giant eagle.
Okay.
Sorry, my standard eagle is giant eagle.
Okay. So as you go flying, then dropping and falling, your large bulk breaks through the water into the depths of the abyss itself. Your wings frozen and paralyzed, unable to move, unable to work. You can still kick with your feet. You need to make a Constitution saving throw, and you are now considered drowning.
Any.
Casimir, the dragon looks back towards you. My breath will be the wind that howls the warmth out of your life. Then looks over you again, Casimir.
And then what? You go back to your boring life of eating goblins?
No, I deliver the red. And together, Ice Claws and I will rule the North for Her Majesty.
Do you think Tiamat will let anyone rule except her?
Those of the line of the Firsts are happily excluded.
You
In
really
her
believe that?
I know that. Oh, that's interesting. Then looks down towards where your cube is frozen at your side. I've seen glyphs like that in scrolls, I observe. What secrets do you hold, wizard? I see a cube of magic on you. Give me the cube, boy.
Yes.
I mean, sure. I'll just. It's
The
frozen
drag-
ice.
The dragon then claws away at the front of the ice at you. Just
Can I use Misty Step?
you can.
I just want to Misty Step behind
Okay.
30 feet.
As you go to cast the spell, it fails, and you take 7 points of psychic damage. As teleportation seems to be null and void. He sees the pain on your face and goes, "This is my domain, fool."
Can I do something?
Yes, you can do something. What would you like to do?
I'm going to change back into Ikram and use Tidal Wave.
Okay. Before you cast that spell, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
But I already did.
You did. You're still in minus 40 water.
I rolled another 20. Fuck off, that's awesome.
All right. You're able to save against the effect.
How the fuck did I do that?
Okay.
Must be these hot dice that I've got.
A tidal wave goes off.
And I want to body surf it back onto the landing.
All right. What's the range of it? 120 feet. It will push you up, and you can.
Oh yeah, I want to
You
go
can hit
for
the dragon if you want.
Can I
All
go
right.
for it?
You will hit Casimir as well.
He's in a block ice.
You just put me out of my misery.
He's not completely. He's going to fail his dex check, just so you know, Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The dragon's going to make a saving throw. Casimir, you can make a saving throw at disadvantage.
I'm just gonna yell out, Leroy Jenkins.
On 20, the dragon saves. I need to change that to that. So it's public from now on. As, oh no. The tidal wave comes up, hits the dragon, washes around it. Casimir, the water, the
I get a bonus action, or have I used kind of everything?
bonus action transform back.
Okay, copy.
But you are now up there. You've ridden a tidal wave and jumped off because that's just really cool thing to do.
And I'm about to die.
Casimir, I'm going to say with that tidal wave, it's enough force to break off. So you can make a Constitution saving throw, or no, Dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Con or Dex?
Dex.
Yeah.
My bad. I read the thing wrong.
I already did it. That was a 5.
Okay. My
Remember,
bad.
you have your luck.
Do you have luck?
Does it re-roll both, or which one?
It will only reload. You can choose to re-roll the lower one.
Alright, I'll re-roll the low one.
Nice.
16.
So 16. What's your spell save roll?
Team 20.
What's your spell save roll?
What's my what?
What's your spell
Spell
save?
save DC.
Oh, 17.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's 15 momentarily.
With that, Casimir, you were knocked prone out of the ice. You still get battered by the 4d8 of bludgeoning damage. So roll that up.
Rob. Oh,
Rob.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
if you really want to do it.
As the tidal wave hits Casimir, he cries in pain, just of a sudden, feeling like your legs are going to get pulled out of their sockets as the ice prison breaks around you. Back up top, the rest of you hear this.
So do we hear commotion, or do we like specifically hear Casimir, or?
You hear the loud scream of Casimir, which then echoes out throughout the chamber.
That's how last session ended.
Yes.
Then we turned back and went back in.
You know that there is an entrance to a Raptor's lair down here and down here.
That's right.
That goes up here and here, and you have Nifl and Heim.
I think Sandstorm's going, no, Casimir. And then you ended it.
Yeah.
See, look, Casimir, look, I'm in the lead. See, I really care.
Yeah, McAff is just gonna say it's like there could be a chance that it could already be too late. I just want to warn you. From the sounds of it, the
Does
close...
she know who the walkers are?
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
I was like,
You don't die.
hey, they survived this long, I'm sure. Together, they'll survive again.
I know it's quite likely that it could be the case, but if we don't go there as quickly as we can.
I just want to prepare you. Arafator is unlike anything I've seen, anything I've studied. We're like walking and talking, by the way. We're like moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
She hasn't just gone,
ready.
wait,
Yeah,
guys,
okay.
let's have a 5-minute
Screaming
conversation.
in the background, we're just going to sit here, have a nice talk. Jeez, can you hear that?
Nope.
I will say one thing, though. There could be the high chance I'm not allowed to leave. I will give you everything I know. I will give you all the information, and you will continue without me. It is not worth the risk.
That is only worst case. We're gonna try every other option. Because you will be coming with us. And do we just jump down, or how do we do? Do we climb down?
So, let me tell you. So, you see this 15-foot wide chute leads down into a foggy abyss. You see on the sides, it looks like there's footholes that look to be gouged out, but they're massive. They're nearly 4 foot across.
McAff is just going to bring her wings out and sort of take Niffle in one hand, Heim in the other, and sort of skim them across. So she's kind of like hovering a bit with them.
Yeah,
I don't think she's not strong enough to fully just scoop them and lift them off the ground, but she's like...
How far down is it, McAff?
How far down?
It goes down about 100 feet, and then there's a 40 to 60. It varies throughout it, depending on the tide.
The tide? Oh yeah, there's water.
Yes, you
never told me there was water in here.
Is he generally directly below this?
No, he's not. But it's about 100-foot drop.
All right, well, let's go. Let's descend.
Yeah. McCaff. Actually, in this case, she'd be more like a hang glider.
Yeah, truly. Like with your wings, you're able to lift them, and if you go down with them, you'll be able to like slow the descent, so it's not
Yeah.
going to harmful for them.
And Belvin's just going to look over at McCath and be like, we got to get down there fast. Sandstorm, grab onto me.
Do I need to?
I have an idea, but you don't have to.
Okay.
Belvin's just going to jump off.
Belvin jumps.
Yeah.
With Sandstorm
Well, yep.
falling down quickly.
Yeah, I gotta have faith in my brother. He hasn't let me down.
There's one point where it curves to the side, but you hit it at such an angle that you don't take any damage or it doesn't hurt, but you just slide down and go with it. And as it does so, you fall out, dropping 40 feet
Okay.
at a time, just falling down into an
As soon as it's an,
covered roof. Fog extends all around the area, and you can hear a
as soon as we're in like an open area and out of like the tunnel chute thing, Belvin's going to cast Fly on himself that is stored in the ring.
Can you actually carry me there?
Can you use it?
What do you mean?
Magic.
I don't think you can carry me.
It's in the ring.
I think you can use a bit. I got my gauntlet, my glove ready. Just
I could carry you, mate.
I don't know if you can carry things when you fly.
well. It's a good thing we can look it up.
Should be up to it. It's be the same as your carrying capacity weight.
Hmm.
Doesn't say anything about not being able to carry another creature.
Because Casimir couldn't carry anyone.
That's
That's
because
'cause-
Casimir.
Casimirs, its wings.
Whereas this is a magical spell.
I'm actually casting the spell Fly.
Like Casimir or McCaff are probably not strong enough to be able to lift someone else.
Okay.
But like with magic, you probably could.
I see. Okay, cool.
Okay. With that, Belvin and Sandstorm descend together, falling. The magic takes place, and it's as if you slowly can just halt your descent. And
And then I heard the roar, didn't I?
yes, it came over from your right-hand side. So,
I'll look back up to there. I'm gonna wait for McCath.
McCaff comes down, her wings spread with Niffle and Haim.
And then Belvin's just kind of floating in the air with Sandstorm.
She'll sort of slowly fall to the floor and drop Niffle and home. It's like, that's, whilst interesting, does not look natural.
Doesn't feel too natural at this point. Only second time doing this, but
I mean, just a creature without wings flying seems interesting.
Didn't it?
I enjoy it. It's fun. But I heard the roar this way.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. That's towards his lair.
Are you sure you want Niffle and Haim to come with?
I will bring them as close as I can without them being noticed.
Totally understand. Gotta worry about their safety.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I can't let Arafator know they're involved.
No.
They will be killed on sight.
As the possibility of us all.
He will not kill me. My fate is far worse than death.
So, in this moment, you find yourselves floating above icy pillars. 3 of them jut out. One goes up about 20 feet. The other one goes up about 30 feet out of the slurry down below. You see that they look climbable. but through the fog, you can see the outline over to your right, which is that of a rising outcrop of a jagged ridge that divides the cavern into sections. As you fly on over. McCath, know if you know some things about this area. It's the reason why you always fly over it.
Oh yeah, I do. I do. I'm like, what? No, I don't. No, I just didn't fucking read. Okay. So, where we're heading is nicknamed the Throat, and it's called the Throat for the reason. It's below, like below us is where all they are.
So between the slush on the ground, which is this sort of area here, and the roof, there is about 60 feet.
Yep.
Where are we on the map?
You're not here.
Yeah, but I need it for the stream.
Oh,
We're here.
we're here.
Can't see anything.
We're here.
I can't see
Just
anything.
there. Yeah, just hey Luke, just there.
Hold on.
Can you see the pings?
Just
there.
there, dude.
Oh, good. Let me drop. Stop pinging, guys.
We're just here. Hey, can you see that? We're right here.
Over here.
We're over here.
Save us. Wait, we're saving you.
Yeah, save us. Wait, no.
Okay. Let me just reveal the area.
Well, I mean, Belvin probably could. We've got 60 feet of flying we could use.
Does that help? Can you see then?
Why'd you move me?
I can't see shit.
That's really weird. All right. So what if I go back over to you?
I'll just refresh roll 20.
Okay.
Madness.
So they are going to be on about the bottom right-hand middle of the screen. Salary farms. So the four of you, well, so Sandstorm is flying. So Sandstorm is in the arms of Melvin flying.
I pictured him on my shoulders.
Yeah. We never said
Nah,
that.
bridal style.
He tied his butt in and
Scoop.
Yes.
Scooped.
I
least-
imagine
How
I
does
was
this
just
work?
grabbing onto his leg.
Scoop the cat. Scoop the cat.
I'm just hanging onto your leg.
I pictured you like kind of on my shoulders.
like a cat,
That's even better.
Like-
just perched.
Yeah.
Directly upright. Like.
Yeah, just standing
Standing,
up. On top
just posing.
So, I got my snow boots on, so they're just like spiked into your shoulder.
Nah, it's on the armor, mate.
Okay.
Still no luck there.
He's got it.
Got it.
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay.
You get a turn now.
No.
I want
No.
to bitch slap this dragon.
No. McCap is going to tell them that below there are traps, and to the north, there's a stinking cloud spell. Smell and spell. And to the south, there is a slow spell. However, flying over these areas will not activate them. That's how I usually get around.
Keep going the way we are now. We'll be able to get there without triggering these traps.
Would McCaff be able to fly high enough with Niflheim?
No.
Would I be able to fly high enough with one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I could grab both.
It's just guys. I imagine they're like under your arms
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I could carry like every single one of you.
um,
Can you hear that? What do you have to do? Like, how does it work? How does the math work?
It's like Goku. Think Goku.
But like,
It's
how
based
much
off
can
your
Belvin pick up on the ground?
It's
Yeah.
based off your strength.
Based off strength. So, Sandstorm, with that, you see that there are multiple icicles hanging down. There are these ice pillars jutting out of the ground as well. Looks like your hook could do some pretty good damage around here. Dig in nice and deep. But you're currently flying through the air. It's a strange experience.
Yeah, I'll let Belvin do all the work. It's all right.
yeah. McCaff will ask if Belvin can take Niflheim.
They're gonna be a bit of in the way out. Do they fight?
They're learning.
What would you like to do with Niffle and
Are
High?
you gonna have to fight, kids?
Where would you like to put them?
Would you like me to take them, or should we keep them here?
We don't wanna-
Do I know if beyond here there's sort of like an entryway to his lair, like somewhere they can hide, or is here like the final?
Pretty much the final, but there are multiple crevices and stuff they can get into, like nooks and crannies they can hide in. The two entrances are here,
I'm not looking at the map.
where you already came down, and the one he normally uses, which is over here, which is all the way across, and they are both roof accessed.
Okay, I'm going to go to the one he doesn't usually go through.
Okay.
The first one, I think. Is that the first one? I wasn't really paying attention.
Okay, so the one you came down,
Just came down.
Yeah.
that he only uses that one to come and converse with you.
Okay.
If he has something urgent, otherwise he'll call you down.
Yeah.
You do know that there are multiple little ice shelves just in and around this area around here, around the throat, where it wouldn't be, where they could be safe.
Yeah. Belvin, if I show you a place you can put them, could you help me take them?
Definitely. Just show us.
Yeah. McCaff will actually take Niffle. With her and take him to one of the nooks, one that's big enough for both of them.
Okay. So you know there is a huge nook over here that they would be safe from, or there would be another one just down along here.
I can't see where you're.
Oh, okay, I'll just put you there then.
I saw a ping here.
Yeah, I didn't see any pings.
There.
Where you'd be there, they'd be safe there.
Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay.
But you know that's in and around near the slow spell. But if they stay away from the edge, they will be fine.
Yeah. They would know though about the spells
Yeah.
down here. So McCaff will place Niffle in there. Let's go. Remember the slow spell, not too close to the edge.
Sandstorm, as you're up in the air, you notice that down below that there is a floating one single small snowflake floating around, twirling in a circle. Frost and other smaller snowflake and specks form a tornado-like column going up towards it.
Do I dare touch it? I tell, am I still on you, Belvin?
I would like to think so.
I go, Belvin, that away. To go closer.
Belvin,
What is that?
you look over.
You just
I'm looking
grab
at it. I'm
his
not going to
head
go
and,
close
like,
to it.
You look
cat.
at this floating. Yep.
I'm just going to... McCath. What is that?
Do I know? I
Yes.
probably, yeah.
That's one of Arathor's original spells. Frost Vortex.
It's one of the spells Arafator has made. Frost vortex, I believe.
It's like an implosion of air and frost that then explodes.
I wouldn't go near it. It explodes.
Why is it there?
As a trap.
Most likely.
Pretty easy to see. It's right
So
there.
do not touch Sandstorm.
Can we harness this power?
All right. So
Don't have time to tinker with it.
I imagine if Belvin's put Helm.
Yeah.
Or
as soon
Heim,
as you-
sorry.
As soon as you put Niffle.
Yeah, Macaf.
Yeah.
Macaf will just remind him, it's like, stay here. Make sure you're not noticed. If anything bad happens and I don't come back, you must return back up. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. We will.
Okay. We'll be fine.
We love you.
I
Now,
love you both too.
They hug you. You then hear the roar of a Rathator in his anger. You see he's reeling out of the snow, coming up off his back, his wings spread. Ikram and Casimir. Casimir, you're just getting up off the ground. Ikram, you're just a little worse aware from the cold. But the dragon now stares you down. Casimir, you are free from your bindings. I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
I don't like fighting.
Fuck off.
Whatever.
What?
You guys, all you.
Why why couldn't you guys talk your way
Wait.
out of it?
We're so far away.
We
We're
tried
not-
to talk to him, and he's a
Ikram,
dick.
you should have done something. What are you doing, mate?
Yeah,
There's
Grim's
so
Turn
many
You
dice.
turned into your godly dragon form or whatever.
Come on.
I can't do that anymore.
You got all your powers back. What are you talking about?
No, I don't. Do I? Carl?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you do.
When could
What?
he turn into a
You had-
dragon, though?
When we
You can't turn into a dragon, but you do have.
when we were at the fuck.
Well, you had the
When we were
gunfight.
at the fuck.
That's what happens when
Fuck this.
walkers take control.
I'm using a luck
Your own
dice
destiny.
on initiative because
But we're so far. How do we even get there?
So what I'm going to do in
That's
that
better.
moment, because you dropped them off, the dragon roared, and I'm just going to say that you guys get a full movement speed over there for free, just so you're not fucking
Yeah.
around, because you're going to be.
Thank you.
It's at that roar. It's a long ass roar.
Alright, and as soon as dash, speed dash, everything.
So within this,
I don't have any turn order thingy.
and I'll put you in. So
I don't even. I can't even see it on screen.
Ikram,
On the screen.
it's not on the screen yet. I'll get to it. I just want to say, Ikram,
Divided.
you have your Radiant Soul ability, your Healing Fires ability, your Breath of Golden Flames, Wrath of the Storm, Wild Elementals, and your Orb of Light. So you have all of those abilities back.
Remember,
I don't
that's
even
why you
remember
lost all your
that, eh?
shit. Remember, you lost all your stuff because that was what we were
Yeah.
doing.
And you solved the God Plate.
Yeah, and that's when you got all your powers back. And then remember, you created the dome. It's like invulnerable, but you can't move.
You know what? I was actually going to. I was like, fuck. I wish I could use like healing fire or breath of the golden flame on the ice block that fucking turns me stuck in.
Oh,
Fuck.
no,
Rely
Gavin-
on Luke to remind us of this stuff.
Rob hasn't been here for like.
In 22 years.
Megan made me popcorn, but we don't have any bowls. So
Nice.
That's legendary. Hold it up when you eat. You're gonna hold it with the handle. Yeah. That's actually brilliant. I love it.
Oh gosh.
Carl,
Wow.
did you want to move us our max movement that we could take before?
Please. Please move us.
Take
With
us.
McCaff's help, you also fly over the slow spell. It's like seeing wave of heat, as you can slowly see like snowflakes barely falling at all through this area, whereas the rest have like little chunks of ice falling from the rooftop. So I'm going to say, just for reverie, you all here. And McCaff is there too.
Woo.
And I'm just gonna make Casimir just that little bit bigger. I'm gonna make your circus just a little bit bigger. Just so you can, see him on screen as well.
Woo.
And I'm going to illuminate the area. So just bear with me, please, everyone.
Puppy.
She's sitting on a beanbag.
She's so cute.
Can't see it now.
Right. So, let's do this.
No.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, Casimir, you're up first.
Okay. Where did it bury the mask?
I'll put a circle on the ground for you. But you definitely know where it is. See, it is here in the circle.
Okay.
I'm not on the zone order.
And was it solid ice or just like snow?
Solid ice.
Okay. Can I want to throw out a handful of coins, animate objects,
Yes.
and I want to smash up the ice around the mask. I'm gonna move over and grab it.
All right. The coins get swirling around. Just roll a d20.
For all the coins.
Yeah, just roll 1d20.
Luck dice.
Yes, luck dice, please.
17.
17. With that, they go chipping away at the ice as they can, trying to get as far as they can. You get over there. You have to rear back some of the ice as the coins have tried to swarm in and blend it up. Doing so, you were able to get the mask in hands. And that's all.
Alrighty. I'll put it on my shoulder.
Kyle, I'm not on the board.
And then...
Budget cuts.
what are these things here? Are these like raised platforms or...
Yes. So those raised platforms are 10 feet up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we know that Belvin and the rest are down here?
Nope.
Okay.
Not yet.
We didn't hear him or anything?
Not after getting a tidal wave and a dragon roar.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. So after I get the mask, I'll Misty Step over this way.
Okay. You use the bonus action to attack, didn't you? With the coins.
No, that's my action.
Okay. As you go to Misty Step, the spell fails and you take 10 points of psychic damage.
What? Wasn't that from the ice?
Ooh.
No.
There's something about the place itself. Teleportation just... and you feel that pang in your mind as the magic is not wasted, but unable to activate,
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm still here. And that's everything.
Alright. Let's see now. Raftor is going to use a legendary action to, as he rears back up, he beats his wings. And I need, let's see. Just out, Casimir. You're lucky. So he beats his wings. You're not knocked back, but the raptor then roars and goes flying up into the air.
How high?
He is about 20 feet down from the ceiling, so about 40 feet up from you.
As in, like his head's 40 feet up, or as in
Like his whole form is 40 feet up from you, 30 feet down from the ceiling. Hello, Volo. The
He's a
cat.
blue eyes white dragon.
He is.
Macaf is going to dash and get as close to a Raptor as possible. Which I think is about here. And just scream out, "My lord, please stop!"
Bring them here. And you see his eyes just look past you. I thought I could smell black scales.
I did not bring them here. I did not call for them. You know I can't.
You see he's seething with rage. You can make a persuasion check, Mark.
I will try. Anyway. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I had it on thing, but
Still take the 25.
yeah.
Still pretty damn good.
It's still pretty
Yeah.
damn good.
I have a +10 to persuasion. I'm very persuasive.
Nice.
Then you will aid me in my reclamation against the Veil. The Hellborn down there has it. I fear he wishes to use it against me. He will not.
Please, my lord, they do not come for you. I know they didn't. They came for me.
Oh, Rickath. They will not claim my prize. Avitrius will have a master.
Is this is the first? Does Macaf know of Avitrius?
Knows of a dragon called Avitrius. Not too much other than that. An icicle.
You've never mentioned
No.
anything about possibly another dragon?
You know he has a mate he goes and sees.
Am I smart enough to make that connection?
You absolutely are. It's the only
Yay.
other white dragon he sees.
Awesome. It's like, fuck, I'm a anniversary gift. Am I able to talk to him more?
What else? You get one more line.
My lord, I will follow you. Just do not harm them.
And allow them to just take you? I think not. You then see a icicle shimmy from the roof and go falling down on top towards Ikram.
The fuck did I do?
You hit him with an iceberg, with a tidal wave, but with an 11.
And this whole time with this dialogue, I could have done more tidal waves.
You're riding yourself. It's cold. As this jagged ice shard falls into the falls coming towards you, you look up and you're like, shit! Duck and roll through the snow out of the way, and it just
With a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
yeah. Sandstorm. You are on You're on Belvin's back,
Yeah.
flying through the air.
How high are we?
I'm going to say just about 30 feet up.
Okay. Let's do some looking here. How far away is sharpshooter?
Maximum range, so 120 feet on. I think it's on your short bow.
Oh yeah, it's not on the actual thing yet. $320. Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic. I'm going to balance like a cat on your shoulder like I am. And pull my bow out. And I'm gonna shoot fire arrow right at him.
Draw out your fire arrow from your quiver, pull it back. You send it flying through the air.
This
You
is-
boys not helping my case.
Well, he attacked
I mean,
fucking Ikram.
He kind of attacked us first.
He fucking attacked Ikram. I'm shooting.
He came into his fucking home.
Yeah, we didn't
Oi.
know that. He's
I
been
didn't
very
know-
rude to his
He
guests.
didn't have yeah, like the door was wide open. We just walked in.
Casimir was a fucking popsicle.
Yeah, that's the thing. We just fell down and they took you guys away.
Just abducted me?
You're defending our
I'm
family.
pretty sure we have the right to call the cops.
Yeah, exactly. Just because like you're just walking past someone's house. And
Call
go,
the authority.
this is actually +1. I gotta make another one.
Mm.
27.
We're still not good mates with
The dragon?
Kath,
No.
are we? No, with Kath.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes.
No,
hasn't
no,
been
like
well for you.
remember how Holmesy was like, or Kaz was like,
Yeah, Casimir doesn't like
yes, that's
Yeah.
still a thing.
Macaf.
That
Because she's
hasn't
cultist.
changed in my absence.
No,
Who's
it's
that?
100% a cultist.
Kaz, do you,
working.
you still hate it, don't you?
Well, she had the mark on the cult.
You're
No,
working.
She was
no,
like
no,
a
what I'm
brand.
saying what I'm saying is like,
You don't know
we
that.
chat,
Yeah, I
but,
do.
like, at the same time, whatever.
So I used Arcane Eye to spy on you.
Inezo.
You can go back and watch.
So, does that hit?
With a 27, yes, it a fire arrow, a flame arrow goes striking through the air.
Rolled so bad on the
Oh, technically because of the fog in the chamber as well, you're going to be at disadvantage.
What the? The cat.
What does that have to do with fog?
Oh,
Whatever.
shit, fuck. I didn't even realize. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Because of the fog in the chamber as well, it's quite hard to see, even the large dragon that's well up a flat.
Is it really hard to see this fucking?
Yes, because the chamber is fog.
Okay.
So just roll again for me.
Pile
This is a
logic.
disadvantage.
This is bad. Okay.
Technically, you can only really see this far before only making out vague silhouettes.
Okay. How about that?
But regardless,
Uh, nice.
even
Oh,
that,
but you have
thanks.
double
So
advantage at disadvantage.
first, so using the first amount,
Yeah.
10 and 11, you strike.
Yeah, 10, 11. Yeah, that sounds right.
You're striking him in the body, and a Raftel goes,
Yeah.
"Told you, they're here for me.
Told you.
Not to let them take
Stupid.
Guy is
This
just
guy
like,
makes no sense. He just hits him. Then someone defends him. I told ya.
self-defense is illegal in my
This
land.
dragon is literally just—he wants it to. He wants to fight. That's what it is. He wants to fight. He's trying to cause trouble.
See, he's got the fight in his eye.
Yeah, he does. Stuff it. Let's just do it.
Belvin, you fly. You take Sandstorm with you as you fly.
I will fly,
I'm still there. Yeah.
and I will fly and stop right in front of Macaf.
Belvin's our best talker. He's already go.
Alright. Like right in front of her, kind of block block
Okay.
her and him, and just kind of float there, staring him in the eyes, and be like, "We have come to take back something that was never yours to claim. Mikath isn't just an item that you can collect. She is important to us, and we are going to take her out of here. You have plenty of other treasures. Go and roll around in that."
Okay, all right. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Sounds badass.
That's all. I'm not. Yeah. No, that's me.
Did Sandstorm drink his cold resist potion like I yelled out?
I didn't hear it. Did you yell that out?
Yes, I typed it because everyone was talking.
And
Oh yeah, I would have done that for sure. Like, I would have done it if I read that.
and
Drunk.
actually, before Belvin even started going, before he got there, he cast protection from energy on himself and chose cold.
Okay. So you have cold resistance while you maintain concentration on the spell.
Sorry, nope. I will not then. Never mind. Disregard that.
Okay.
Because I need to concentrate on fly. So.
That's alright. I'm ready to go anywhere.
Yeah, I need to
can
stay
also-
alive.
And then it'll be like Spider-Man, and then he's Mary Jane. Yeah.
Oh, man. I didn't even have to roll for that. Just trying to like persuade him.
Okay. Make an intimidation check then.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Aw.
Get credit to win the game.
Kind of scared the dragon.
I am going to use my advantage dice. I have intimidation. Damn it!
Nah.
17.
Oof. And with that, the dragon just looks at you and snarls. I will eat you first.
And I just stare at him down and don't break eye contact.
Ikram, it is your move.
So how high is he?
40 feet up.
Bit of a dampener on that plant. Alright, I'm gonna use.
Don't tell me you were gonna go whack him.
I use a potion of cold resistance.
Okay, bonus action to drink that potion of cold resistance.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna kneel down and just go KO Ken. And then I'm gonna turn into an angel and just launch myself at him.
Okay. You launch yourself towards him, but he looks down and towards you, he snarls. As a reaction, he's going to cast Wingbind. You can make a charisma saving throw.
Do I need to call advantage if I do it beforehand?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Charisma saving throw?
Yes.
19.
19. You're able to save as he holds his claw out towards you as you come flying up to you, and then a moment of panic sets in. And then he just gets angrier.
I don't think I can attack this turn, can I? Because that.
What's your
is
angel form?
action.
Nah, it takes an action to do it.
Yeah, it takes action to do it. So yeah, you go flying towards him, and yeah, good. Arathator's turn.
Be up. Actually, I'll hang around for this turn.
Probably a good idea.
You gotta watch his die first. Right?
Arathator rears back, with his head, his wings speeding,
Doesn't mean you have to
and
aim me, though.
roars. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as
Yes.
Arathator's frightening presence
Aww.
spreads across the chamber.
Oh no.
Can I use a thing?
I'll use an advantage.
Do you have a
You can
thing?
use the luck die.
I don't know. I'm a guess. I don't.
You
Pretty sure
did,
you
yes.
got some
I'm
last
pretty
week.
sure you've done enough to carry to.
I'm gonna use 100. I want $100 worth of
Please
luck
luck
dice.
dice.
Please.
You have 10 luck die.
Actually,
Yeah.
Oh,
I want $500 worth.
Oh my god.
I have
Right.
donated that much money.
You
in
did
now.
advantage and then you did. I'm
Oh, I
confused.
did a luck dice. I didn't mean to do a second advantage.
That's fine.
It would have been a 25 though.
So on luck dice, yeah. With
So,
that,
so I did an advantage and then a luck dice, so it would have been a 25.
What are we doing here with?
I did 19.
so 19. I'm just waiting on Belvin. Yeah.
Right.
And let's see. Is that everyone? Sandstorm.
I just clicked it.
How the
And then
fuck does
Belton's
Brad
come.
have more wisdom than me?
That was
Or
weird.
protection.
I think I clicked at the same time you used Brad and it didn't work.
Try it again.
Just paladin things.
And
Yeah, paladins.
The
Macath,
dice are in your favor.
Macath also gets a plus 4,
That's amazing.
and so does Sandstorm. So
Do I even need it? I got a crit.
yeah, but
You might still need
no,
it.
it doesn't matter. You still need it.
Saves, yeah. Saves
It's
a
a
pass
save.
or fail.
It's
There's not
more-
like a crit pass.
Yeah.
Dragon roars at you all in frustration and looks around. In its anger, it unleashes its breath of furious cold down towards Ikram.
It's so targeted. Oh, well, he's right there. Actually.
Yeah, he is right in front of him.
I thought he was coming from below him.
He was. He's like,
I thought he would have gone us, Sandstorm. I guess he wouldn't attack Macath.
oh.
Just hold the
Put
cap
leather straps on McCaffrey's as a shield.
out.
So, let's see. Who else is in this AoE effect? Let's see. It is-
Casimir.
As expelling this 90-foot icy blast of a cone, Casimir, you're in it as well.
Oh no. Lucky I got the mask back, so I'm immune to cold.
Lucky you got the mask back, so you're immune to cold. Ikram, however,
I got fur. I'm
I've got cold resistance.
you got cold resistance.
That ain't
So-
cold immunity.
I've got my slippers on.
He's
Is
wearing a jumper too.
Just be a bear.
Is
Be
it
nice and
resistance
cozy.
with the veil, Luke?
So I have cold resistance normally, and then the veil bumps it up to immunity.
Oh, okay.
Well, just bloody be
Alright.
the shield for us. Then.
Big dick over here.
You're absolutely immune to it. That's ridiculous. You're like OP.
Mr.
Just
Hard Nips.
sit in front of it.
Okay, so let's roll that damage up.
It doesn't make me immune to teeth and claws.
Holy
Yeah,
fucking tits.
you know.
So
What can we do
divide
to
that
help?
by 2.
That's a lot of die.
It's
Doesn't he have-
38, and then you make a
doesn't he-
save.
He has to make the con save.
Yeah.
Con save it, Rob.
Con-
So make a con save.
Got dice you can reuse.
You don't have my aura, just so you know.
You must
Do you
have.
have
like-
RNGesus' help?
you must have dice in the
I'm
middle.
going to use a luck dice.
Yeah. Keep using luck dice until you're
Already
plus
taken-
one.
I'm going to use a luck dice.
No, you're already taking half the damage. You're only taking half of
Wait,
that damage.
How many
I'll
times
just
can
take
you use luck dice?
I am
I mean, if you want to spend them all till you get a good roll, that's fine.
he wants you to
He
use.
doesn't care because
I'm
he
just fucking
wants
with
them gone. So
This is just like one of the bosses to like get rid of all our dice for the big battle.
or no, or you're one of the people who don't use any of your actual items
I
and be
mean-
like, I could use it later. It's like the big bad at the end. Like I could use that after
Yeah,
real
you
good
never
potion later.
This kind of seems like a pretty big bad.
It's one of those times.
Yeah.
Just use a fire
That was
potion
38,
and kill
wasn't
it.
it?
One shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
38
38.
is what you take.
So, with that, your body is enveloped in frost as well.
It is but a flesh wound.
You now are infected with ice blight. Means you can't take reactions.
Frostbite.
Ice blight.
Ah.
So you can't use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can make no more than one attack on your turn, whether it be an action or a bonus action.
That's only attack. That's not like I can do shit.
Well, you can only use either an action or a bonus action. And if you're making an attack, you can only make one. So, say if Belvin got affected by this, he'd only be able to make one attack.
Instead of my multi-attack. So
Casimir, you are unaffected because you were immune to cold.
That far away from him, am I?
The dragon then turns towards Casimir. Turns towards. He's going to actually make a perception check now at the end of his turn. Doesn't actually roll the dice for me, so don't worry. 18. You see after the breath, he looks over the battlefield and just snarls down towards you. It looks like he's taking everything in just one brief moment. Next up, Casimir.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna move behind this little ice ledge here. And then... sorry, I'm just checking how far I can move my things. My little... right. So my coins only have 30-foot speed, so I'll move them 30 foot towards him. And then I'm going to... Just shoot him with a firebolt.
Shoot away.
25.
25 is getting hit. Firebolt goes blasting out around from the side of cover and strikes on the arm of his wing. He roars.
Damn, high rolls.
Very high rolls. McCath.
I have enough movement if I dash to... Do I have enough to, like, get, like, in front of his face?
Yes.
She will move there. She'll just continue to speak to him and just go, "My lord, you know if you keep fighting them, you will kill me."
You make an insight check. You see there is that same flare of rage in his eyes as when he took down that young kraken.
Insight?
Yes, please.
11.
Oh, he's in a fit of rage. He looks at you and says, "You are mine."
I am. Stop fighting them and they will let you have me. You can take me to Ariphates. I will go. But if you kill them, I will not.
You hear that, fools? She comes willingly with me.
She'll just sort of turn to Belvin and just go, "Please. It is not worth it."
Leans his head right into you and says, "A thirst. I want the mask. Bring me the veil."
And she'll look to Casimir and just go, "Please give me the mask."
I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill you, so no.
Then I will take it from you myself.
Revealing your true colors.
Hello, it's called Stockholm Syndrome.
You just activated his trap card.
It wasn't me.
Shh. The blue eyes.
What's
white.
Belvin gonna do?
Not my turn yet.
Can't speak. Not my turn.
Okay. Casimir, you can make me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage as a wall of ice comes up from the ground behind you, out of the ground to push you up against the edge of this ice. On 14. As Arathator's lair action happens,
I'm going to use my legendary resistance.
you beat your wings and fly up just in the last minute to escape the crushing of the ice onto the pillar. Macaf, did you want to do anything else in your turn from that point?
Did I dash? Would I have needed to have dashed?
No, not really.
Oh, really? She was about 60 feet away from him.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you would have
No!
you would have had to dash.
Fuck you! Don't give me the option.
See? Had to have dashed.
Fuck you, Belvin.
Thanks, Belvin. Thanks, Belvin.
Thanks, Belvin. No, I know what she's gonna do, but damn, that would have been fun to have done that. Anyway, continue. But she will, if she can, like, she'll move her wings as far as she can. So, say if Casimir or Ikram try to hit, like, aim for his face, they'll hit her.
Okay. Sandstorm. You're still on Belvin's back.
So what the hell's? Can you give me another summary? What the hell's going on with banter? So like, Macas against us now.
Cat's turned on us now.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to...
Arathator will
Give him
not
a mask.
let her. Arathator will not let her leave. She's
Yeah.
a prize to be given away, and he is raring for a fight because you're in his home, trying to take away his treasure. You also have
If he
a
shows
weapon
us
of
the
mass.
door,
Dis-
then we'll leave.
you also have a weapon of mass destruction against him. The mask.
He's making a lot of accusations.
Yeah.
Here. We're just defending ourselves.
Yeah, this is like what I say. It is we're walking along, accidentally found down a ladder, and then two of my bloody mates just got taken away, and I hear him screaming, so I come out and help him.
And one of them just got blasted by frost.
he's a silly one. He's getting a bit too close and personal there.
I was just trying to give him a hug to say we cool, bro.
So like,
And now I'm really cool.
are any of you guys saying otherwise, or just keep attacking? Like, is Casimir or Belvin? I'm just gonna go to Belvin. Stick with the plan, Belvin.
Flying through the air.
Yelling your shoulders.
There's got to be a way we can get her out and avoid this conflict.
She
I
might
just
be
don't.
corrupt.
I just don't know what that is yet.
She might be corrupted though.
I don't think we have any clean options.
I don't know if we can beat this monster.
Yes, so.
On your command, Belvin. Retreat or attack?
He's not going to let us retreat.
Well, that means only one thing. God. Nah. Wonder Winter. Oh yeah, it's a great time to use that now. Let's do Wonder Winter right now. The whole campaign.
Yeah,
I'm deciding to use it now. No, I'm gonna use oh, do I do it? Wait, where's my distance? Oh yeah. My throwing distance is the same. Is 60, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use. Oh shit! What do I say my last two daggers were?
It was vengeance and acid.
Okay. I'm gonna use. Do I want to hide? No,
Does Belvin have a cloak? Like a cape you can hide under?
I do.
No, I
We're-
want
we're
to
in
use
my winter
bonus action to swap daggers. That's the problem. I'm
Wait.
I'm just going to go throw my dagger at it, my vengeance. Straight
Okay.
at him.
You don't have to use an action to draw out a different blade.
I don't have to use action? Okay. I
No.
swap the acid for the flame weapon.
Okay.
And I throw my dagger of vengeance straight at the dragon.
Just flying through the air.
I forgot, do I have to say before or after I hit that I'm going with it?
Before you hit. So before you roll.
Okay, I plan to follow the lightning and become lightning and follow the dagger.
Oh wait, no, I got that wrong. Sorry. If it hits, you can choose to teleport with it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll wait this out.
You have to feel that like a little string of lightning that you can then trace and follow through.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to throw the dagger of vengeance.
Nice.
Perfect. And then I'm going to follow this. And as I come in and teleport, I'm trying to distract him, get like from Ikram, because Ikram's right in there. And then I'm going to grab the flame dagger, because hopefully he's weak against flame. And I'm going to use my second attack. Use a dragon tooth. Bang. And then with that, he notices this obviously.
Oh yeah, he's just roars in pain as you stab through his, through the thin overlays of the scales, drawing this bright blue blood.
And then I'm going to be like, over here, little fella. And then I'm going to use disengage and bounce over this direction here with the rest of my movement. So
So you then fall
That's all water.
40 feet
Yeah.
down towards the
That's not
slurry.
oh, that's all right. It's
Roll a
just
D100.
water.
It's not like solid.
No,
It's just water though. I can.
It's-
Freezing water.
freezing like negative 40 degrees.
Ah, if I couldn't tell.
Oh, well, you'll know now.
I was just trying to get the.
Well, you did
direction.
drink a cold resistant potion at least.
Yeah, I drank the potion.
At
I just want to go
least.
this direction. 'Cause if he attacks
Hey.
me, you won't get. If I go the other side, we'll all get hit by AOE. That's my plan. I don't want all you guys to get hit in
But I
one.
mean, if you stay on his
It's-
back, how is he going to hit you with
You
that?
can't use his breath weapon if you're on his back.
I don't know. He'll work out a way. It's alright. I'm in the sludge now.
All right, so you fall on through. You fall down to the ground. You're going to take 4d6 damage
I
from the
fall.
fall.
I jumped down.
Yeah, you jump down, but you're falling. You're jumping down 60 feet, well, 40 feet from him.
Yeah, I'm a cat.
Brilliant.
And so you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
I thought I could just slide down his back.
He's still falling though.
He's a flying creature in the air.
Now.
Oh, he's in the. I don't know. He's flying. That's fine.
Yeah. So as you land there, I need you to roll a D100.
Ooh, would you have done it if you knew he was flying?
No, I didn't know. I can't tell. I must have missed that bit. I was just looking at the animation. It looks like he's on the ground.
I can't just have a.
It's a 2D view.
No, his feet are on the ground. Look, he's walking. He's walking.
Like,
Roll a D100 and call high or low.
Nah, what does that mean?
Call high or
do
low.
it.
Higher,
Roll
lower,
D1.
what?
Call high or low. High over
Above
over
50
50 or below
Ah,
50?
okay, low.
Give me a guess. Low? Okay. Roll dice.
Roll D100. Damn it. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Like, I didn't know it was sludge. I didn't know it was in the air.
Fucking. That's why you listen.
But with that, as you crash into the sludge, it breaks, it shatters, and you go falling into the ice. You can, because of your ice resistance, you can make a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
There's minus.
But you are in negative 40 water.
Wait, how's my HP's wrong? For some reason it's not the same. Ah, because I got temporary hit points. It's not the same there.
Well, you take your temp off first.
Yeah, temp off first. But no, I need you to make a constitution
I'll go
save.
do the damage first.
Oh, okay.
The 19 damage. I'm gonna put 15 in here. I'll do that on the second bar.
Well, you would have lost 15 anyway, so you take 4 actual damage.
Yeah, I already have 15 missing from the other battle or something. I think.
Well, you just lose 4 more then.
Then I gotta save that. And then. Okay. Constitution.
Yes, please. It's really cold. You should get out as quick as you can. You're in that state of panic as you're a cat in water. You really need to get out. You think this could go really bad for you if you don't. So you use that determination to hold off the near-death feeling of the cold.
But then I think to myself, is it better just to be in here and die or to go back out?
As you then see Belvin fly towards, or do whatever.
Yes.
I just showed you what not to do, Belvin. And you do the opposite of every action I did.
Well,
You
I
do
mean,
well.
I did know he was flying, so. Belvin will fly right in front of McCath. And just grab her and kind of shake her a bit. It's just like, McCath, you don't have to stay with this dragon anymore. You need to go live your own life, not to be this dragon's possession. Fight with us. At least if we fail, then you know that you did it. You know, you were living your own life, not because of this thing. And he will kiss her. And then use the rest of his movement, because I have 60 feet of movement, to land on the top of his head.
Yep.
And gonna unsheath Haziron and make attack. Slash at him.
Okay.
Slash at his eyes. I know he doesn't need them, but
All right. So as you bring your greatsword up and around, make those attack rolls. Still coming up.
Check some. First, as a bonus action, I will use my Vow of Enmity
Oh yeah.
and be like, she is not yours to claim. And then he's just take those attacks.
Cutie.
22.
22. As you bring the blade down, it scrapes off the scales. Just barely. You can feel the resistance. You're getting halfway, you're nearly getting through them, but it's like you're adamantine. And it's just a struggle to push any harder than you already can. You need to pull back from the attack and reel around for another.
And instead of a slash, going for a stab down instead. Does a 29 hit?
A 29's gonna hit.
And I'm going to use a 3rd level Divine Smite as well.
Used the wrong sword, by the way.
It goes.
Did I?
Yep. So it would have been a 30.
No, but the whole damage is different.
Yeah, that too.
Fuck. No, I'll have to redo it.
We can just roll it for the damage. Oh, goddamn. Which one do we take?
Just take the 29, I guess.
So 15, 8 plus your smite stuff.
Yeah. So 23, 30, 41, 44.
44?
I mean, because you're not counting that crit, are you? Because I used the wrong weapon.
Yes. Okay. Has your one, but still, that shouldn't be an advantage. Did you call it advantage?
It is because my vow.
Oh, that's correct. Thank you so much. So yeah, still going to crit. You feel as if the slashing isn't going as far down as you believe.
Okay, if that is a crit, then all my divine smites are crits too. Then.
Oh yeah, the divine smites are still crit. So the slashing's only going to do half damage. So what was the maximum slashing on that?
15.
Even though it's magic?
Even though it's magic, there is something about his scales that just are dense, reflective.
It would be more piercing. I don't think it'd matter because it's stab instead of a slash. I don't know how.
It's
Working.
damage type, weapon type.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't too sure.
Thematically, I understand what you're doing.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Alright,
so
15
the
plus
slashing instead of
It'd be 11 slashing instead of 23.
yeah, instead of 23. Yep.
But everything else is still full, right?
8. Yeah. So what's that? That's 18 plus 12 plus 3 plus what?
So
What about the smite crits?
so it would have been the first. My improved divine smite would have been 11. Then my because how does crits work again? It's with the dice rolls. How does the crit works again? Oh, I forgot.
So max damage on if you crit, max
The
damage
dice?
on the die.
Plus what is rolled.
Plus is what is rolled, plus modifiers.
Yep.
84. Damn.
That was including the resistance.
With that, he and blood's just from his head.
That was a fucking big hit.
That was a big hit.
Could have been better.
Just be happy with that, right?
Still could have been better.
It could
Just
have
saying. I've made my statement.
You see that?
Eyes to see you. In the eye.
Okay.
Can he take psychic damage for that?
No.
God damn.
With that, he's going to beat his wings over and go to blow, basically reel back from there and beat his wings, pushing the air against Belvin. Belvin, you can make me. Let me just see who else is in the area. Dragon's in a rage. No, you're good. McCaff, you will have to make me a saving throw as well, unfortunately.
What type of saving throw?
You can make a dexterity saving throw. So can you, Bel?
Deck save.
Yes.
9.
20?
20. With that, even with your fly spell, you both go falling out of the air as these wings beat, sending you both hurtling down to the ground. Go over here, and you go landing down over the ground over here. Now for some damage. So here you go. Both going to take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And and Arathator then flies 60 feet. Then flies 40 feet this way.
Oh my fucking god, could you stop?
It's
Ikram.
not even his turn. He can do that.
Fucking annoying. How far away is... Okay, I'll just measure it. Let me just get my ruler out. So what's... So you said my movement speed is reduced.
It's
that right?
halved, I
Yes.
believe.
Your movement speed is halved.
What was that for?
Does that include his fly speed?
That includes his fly speed as well.
Oh shit, what was that from?
Breath weapon?
Breath.
Breath weapon.
Some shit.
It's ice blight.
Yeah,
Frost.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Ice
right.
blight.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
Monster hunter.
I tried
15
not to
feet
say
this way.
ice blight. A frost blight.
And I'm going to use a grasping arrow on his face.
Okay.
Hang on to that motherfucker.
Right on, right on, right on.
So, grasping arrow shoots poisonous brambles, which wrap around the target. The creature takes an extra 2d6 poison damage, and the speed reduced by 10 feet. And it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting.
So it's basically going to wrap around the.
I want to kind of ride it, if I can, if that's somehow a thing.
I mean, if you can stop it from moving, you can try.
I mean, like, I shoot the barbs, and they go out, and it kind of does like a web thing, and I kind of do a Spider-Man, and kind of like, whee! If that makes sense. If not, I'll just take grasping as
Yeah.
just
It's like
worth a try.
it's like a bolo that wraps around it.
Ah, I
I
got you.
feel like if Ikram tried to do that, he'd just wrap himself up. Oh,
Natural
shit.
20.
Oh,
All right, so that goes into.
Nice, mate.
You see the wound on a Rathator's face, and you aim for that as the dragon rears. Looks like it's going to rear around and make a sharp turn. So you send your arrow, it then explodes, wrapping and grasping around a Rathator. Some good damage.
Does he take half piercing damage?
He does not take half piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh,
it also takes 2d6 slashing damage every time it moves without teleporting. Not really that much.
Yeah, something.
Tis but a scratch.
Hey, it's something.
okay. With that, as the Raptor is hit, he goes, and yeah, trying to look around. He then sees you,
Oh, hi, Mark.
and you see a small, little snowflake materialize in his hand that then goes streaking out towards you.
Can I counterspell that?
You can try it.
Ooh. Do it.
So you're gonna have to make a roll for it.
Okay, that was intelligence. Oh, yes.
Coming out.
You guys are on fire.
I mean, we need the luck.
We need something.
The
Who
snowflake
needs luck dice when
deteriorates.
We need luck dice. Please donate more.
No.
and then erupts. It's Orafator's turn. So he is going to. Let's roll a d6. On a 4. Does not get his breath weapon back.
Yes! Thank fuck for that.
Because that probably would have just fucking cooked all of us.
Probably would have gone after Ikram again because it's kind of focus firing right now.
Everyone else is just like backing up. Ikram's like, Leroy.
Why not? Go out or go home.
You still got your wild shapes, right?
I got
Okay.
one.
Oh, you turn off like an eagle.
He's
I
going to
was-
use
yeah.
his claws to rip the arrows off.
He's got to do a strength check, mate.
He will. He's going to make a strength
I mean,
roll.
I think he's probably got pretty good strength.
Dragon.
Yeah.
With a
He's
23,
pretty strong.
with a 23 just rips off.
Just.
And then comes flying towards you to use his other claw and bite. So the bite comes out first for a 29.
Damage.
29 to hit with 19 piercing and 11 cold. So half the cold to 5.
24 total.
I might be pretty.
That's why you don't live, Roy.
Shit. 14 health, boys.
He's then going to send his claw out
No.
towards you to strike you.
I only get one attack. He gets.
On a 25.
You're not a dragon.
As he's flying through the air, he comes in and just bites towards your body and then throws to the side and then quickly slashes down towards you. Just barely manage to hold yourself aloft in the air. Your body is bleeding, bruised, and near broken, and he's just. As he gets his legendary actions back on his turn, in a blink of an eye, his tail just comes walloping around.
You're out of focus on purpose because that was really cool.
And with a 31, you are bat out of the air. Roll a d4.
Why? I'm
I'm asking you to roll a d4 to see. Let's see what direction you fall in. Lucky. Okay.
Only time I won is lucky.
You go flying to the north, falling down into the ground, into the snow. You lose a death save.
Oof. Oof.
Casimir, top of the round. You just saw Ikram get blasted.
Sorry, am I on 0 right now?
You're on 0, yeah.
Okay.
And you've already lost a death save.
Yeah, cool.
So mark down 1 failure.
Do you reckon we're gonna have a breather or? we just because I'm gonna make a tea if that's cool.
It's 10 now.
Then just go off. If you have it, I just got my tea.
Yeah, jump
Yeah.
off
Why don't
cam
we
and go
make
make
a
one, yeah.
Just do we'll do tag team.
Don't turn your cam off.
Don't. Yeah.
Yeah, don't actually.
We'd be in trouble then.
Don't
you
don't you do it, Robert.
Don't.
What's he doing? Is he fucking with us?
Yeah, he's fucking us.
What's he doing?
Alright, can we just kill him now?
Your turn, Casimir.
I actually have my true resurrection back right now, boys.
But do you have 3 true resurrections? And do you have auto life for yourself?
I know, I need like an auto resurrection.
I'll turn to Makath and say, choose now. You're either helping us or you're killing us. There's no middle ground anymore. And then he's going to run straight past next to Belvin. And can I use a mage hand to send out like a healing potion and feed it to Ikram?
You can do that.
Okay, cool.
You, as the hand goes flying over, you see the hand drops mid-air as the potion goes into the snow. As he's held his hand out and has counterspelled it.
Counterspelled my mage hand.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to send my coins. And fucking belt the shit out of him.
Okay. They have health, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's their health?
I think it's like 25.
Okay.
Tiny, 20 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool.
Okay, so does a 22 hit?
No.
Okay, does a 23 hit?
Just.
Okay, so 3 of them are gonna hit.
Okay.
Damn, that's some low rolls. Oh, actually, no, it's +8. 2 of them are gonna hit. 24 and a 25. Takes 13 bludgeoning damage.
It batters in against the weaker spots on his head and around his chest where the arrow went in, and he just.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That. He's going to. Cast a spell. No, no. Actually, no, he's not. Mikath, your turn.
I'm really conflicted. But I think I have to do... So is Casimir looking at Makath or is he looking at Ikram?
He'd be looking at the dragon now. But I got the alert feat.
Makath is going to power word pain Casimir and take the mask from him.
I guess you fucking decided to kill us. I am going to use the cube's absorption as my reaction to absorb the spell.
I'm gonna have to look over it to see the details of what I put down for that.
Well, there's your answer, Belvin.
I was gonna say, that's a reaction to use, is it?
Yes.
Use your reaction to counter spell.
Last turn. Last round. I'm the first turn this round.
Yeah.
He counterspelled the dragon.
Ah, yes, on his turn. The power pain goes rippling through the air. Make a Christmas saving throw, Casimir.
For what? Gonna use luck dice. 14 with Belvin's aura.
Okay, with that, you feel as the spell is absorbed into the cube, you can feel it screaming, something psychically screaming towards you from the cube, as if the cube is in pain itself. But it manages to absorb the spell point.
Okay.
You don't understand, Casimir. I'm saving your life.
You're the one that doesn't understand. Look at the truth. He means to kill us.
I'm trying to avoid that.
It's too late for that now.
Fine. Then let everything die with me. I'm trying to help you.
By killing us?
I'm trying to get the mask so we can flee.
Why should I trust you?
What have I... Besides from that action, what have I done against you?
That's a pretty big action. After I said pick a side, and then you decide to shoot me with fucking magic.
Fine. Forever see me as a villain. I was just trying to get the mask so he will stop attacking you and we can leave.
They need the mask to bring Tiamat back. So I can't give them the mask.
Then he will have me. Arafator, please take me. It is not worth this fight. One of us will die.
You see the dragon, battered and bruised, now reeling around to look over at this. What's going on between? Just stares at you. Dropping down from the ceiling, 3 icicles. As the iceberg is reverberating from Arafator's rage. Okay, so 15, does that hit Casimir? 11's not going to hit Belvin. And you're in the water, Sandstorm.
You muted.
But 13's not going to hurt Sandstorm.
It's safe in the water, I think, right now.
Slowly freezing to death. Or not so slowly.
Well, like, yeah.
You see...
Yeah, it's not much better up here.
That's what I was thinking. I seen you guys taking damage. I'm like, that's not much different to what I took. Oh, well. I just
Come
didn't
join
want
me. It's really relaxing where
I
I
just
am.
thought everyone was
tried
on
to
one
heal you.
side. I don't want to go there.
He counterspelled my mage hand, for fuck's sake.
You then see Arafator's tail come out at the end of the cast turn after the icicles come aside. 15 sweeps and a miss.
Yes.
Sandstorm, it's your move. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, I did that last turn.
Yeah,
He's still in the water.
But I'm getting out this turn. That was when I went in.
yeah, and this is when you're at the start of your turn.
Hey, let me think of that. So you go in. I don't know. I feel like unless I stay in this turn, then I do it. Because I got it at the end of last turn. If I get out this turn, I shouldn't have to do it, right?
He's a
Yeah,
cat. I thought he hated
You're currently starting your turn in the ice, so make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
What he's saying is you failed your persuasion against the DM.
No, yeah, Rob. Remember when we were wet for so long? I kind of, I got over the water. I didn't get over it, but I got used to it.
You got used to it, yeah.
Because I was in the
this is
water for so
freezing.
long because it was actually healing me. So that's kind of like when I mean what the water become friends, I guess you could say. Damn it! I nearly got out of it. But you know guys, what I'm trying to say. How does that make sense? 20.
Nice.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I thought I have advantage of.
No, I said disadvantage.
He's got, yeah, you just got the cold resistance potion.
If I got cold resistance, isn't it an advantage?
Not advantage for this. If it was out to cold resistant, you'd fail instantly.
I did
That's what I'm
advantage on
saying.
last time I did it. I think. I must have did the wrong thing. How much should I scroll
So it's
up?
disadvantage this time.
I'm just scrolling up.
I can't remember how far back up it was.
Oh wait, yeah, okay.
I did
I'll have to stick.
Did I break that? Did I break?
I would have to stick to that ruling. Then I did say advantage. You did roll at advantage. So yes, at advantage,
Yes.
are able to overcome and get out of the water, and you can pull yourself up, but it's going to take half.
Can I use my glove just to throw it up and then use that?
Yeah, you can hook it over and out with the chain
and use that force because it's hard to get out of the water.
That will be your bonus action.
Safety rope, like we learnt in school in the pool and stuff. Yeah, get out of there, and I'm going to try something fancy. I'm going to use the Dragon Tooth of Lareth, the fire. I'm going to use that see if I can use it as a move to warm myself up.
It sparks a bit of light. You hold it close. You're like, oof. You're gonna have to be here for a while, but you are.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna sort of hide in the corner somewhere right now. As much as I can. I don't know if I can hang. Can I just hang like Spider-Man at the top of the roof, upside down?
Well, the roof is 60 feet up. You can only go 30 feet with your chain.
Wherever's the closest bloody place.
So you can get over towards there.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna pull myself in from the water slowly, and then I do what Bear Grylls taught me. I take off all my clothes, and then I light the fire, the dragon tooth dagger.
Mid-combat.
Before you do so, you see that there is, as you're running through, because of the area itself, you failed to see the floating icicle. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck it, did I fail to see it though, did I really?
Yes.
Damn it.
Because you walked straight past it.
Dex saving, I've got something to do with that.
Evasion?
Yeah.
You have evasion.
I haven't been able to use this for a long time.
You still gotta make dex save though.
You still gotta make dex save.
But if I pass, I don't have to get any damage, right?
Yeah, pass
Is
is.
this an advantage? Is this at
totally
normal or advantage because it's frost? It's advantage, right?
No. It just halves the cold damage, that's all it does.
Yeah.
But is it advantage because cold resist?
No. Just straight roll.
Okay. Where'd my... Oh, there it is. Stuff was moving. Okay, my dex is pretty good, so I should be able to do this.
Famous last words.
I'm gonna use a roll. I'm gonna look at my... What do I got here?
Your luck.
I got no luck dice. That's weird. Oh no, I've separated accidentally. I do have luck dice. I'll use a luck dice and roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
126.
So take no damage.
So, you take no damage, though I need you to also make a constitution saving throw as this has gone.
Okay. Is this at advantage?
No, this is just normal, straight roll.
Oh. One sec, do I have...
So, yell it out to me what it is.
Can I use advantage dice?
What is it? No, you have to call the advantage first.
Oh, so luck dice is afterwards, but advantage is... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's 10.
10. So you fail. Although you don't take any damage from the cold or the frost that is going spewing out, you're now under the effects of something from that explosion that's slowing you down. Your joints are becoming cold and frosty.
Does the dragon
Now,
help at all?
it does not, as you are now afflicted with ice splat.
Ah,
Does that wear off? Or...
You'll have to find out.
We're twinsies.
Because
You showed me
Ikram
your
didn't get any more saves or anything for it.
No.
we're twinsies, but I'm dead.
Yeah.
So your speed is half. You can't
Really
use
good.
reactions.
He'll be there soon.
And you can't make more than one attack on your turn. And you can
Okay.
only use either an action or a bonus action.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's not the
What is
greatest
this
thing.
shit?
That's weird.
Ice splat.
How do I what's a superior potion make?
Yeah, it sucks balls.
He's an ancient dragon. He has spellcasting as well, and he's got this ice blight shit.
Would a potion was superior potion or a potion of heroism help in this case?
We'll have to find out. But that'll have to be on your next turn. You've used up all your things.
Give me to scan them because I haven't actually know what they do.
All right. Well, I'll let you roll through them. Belfin.
We're fucked.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Yes, it is. Even though I've been racking my brain this whole time while this is going to figure out what I'm gonna do, I still have no fucking idea.
Yep.
Casimir. Aren't the dragons afraid of the helms because they can control them? Can't you harness that to calm this situation down?
I can try. I don't really
Believe. Use the force, Luke.
Can I try and use the mask?
You can.
Against...
Luke.
And Belvin will
Close my eyes. Focus my breathing. Focus on the mask.
Yeah, that's it. You can close your eyes and shoot.
Yeah.
You don't have to see.
It's just a womp rat. And I fire the missile into the Death Star.
Does he do it though?
Anyway, Belvin, your turn.
Belvin's gonna look back at Macath. Just like he's looking at her like he has not given up hope yet. And he's just gonna say, we can change this, Macath. We can at least try. And he's gonna fly over to Ikram, and he's gonna dump all 40. I'm gonna dump all 46 of my
Because you're going out of his attack range, Rathtor gets an attack of opportunity against you.
Isn't he flying up here?
Yeah, but his tail's in range enough to hit you.
Yeah. If I'm within like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his tail comes down, whish, misses.
Yep. And then as Belvin comes down, his hands just glow, and he's just gonna pretty much just defib Ikram. And you gain 46 hit points.
What the?
I'm back.
I feel like I've used that before, all of it on
Yep.
you, Ikram. I'm just saying.
This time, don't Leroy.
My eyes just spring open.
Leroy!
Angel wings and then just.
Do you still have your angel wings?
No.
Do they remain?
I'm assuming they disappear.
They disappear. You're unconscious, they're gone.
Damn. They don't like come back if you regain consciousness, if it's within the
Nope.
minute? Okay.
Nope.
It's bullshit. Calling it.
I mean, it probably just saved your life though. For now, at least.
And I just wanted to read something real quick.
What is the spell you used on me, Brad?
Lay on hands.
It's not a spell. It's a paladin thing.
Paladin thing.
Paladin thing, gotcha.
Oh no, okay. I was just making sure the actual description on laying hands because would he still have ice blight on him?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was ice blight.
Yep. And I don't have
Oh wait, I still have ice blood on me.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my turn. I don't have anything else.
Okay, you then see.
Brad,
You
What?
then.
how's your health?
Good.
I can't
I'm
see it.
I'm good. I'm like
Rub it in.
I'm probably
Better than you.
90% right now.
It's a free action to use the healing dice, right?
Healing dice.
Yes, free action to use a healing dice, yes.
Yep.
What type of
Oh
resurrection?
fuck!
we-
I'll use that then. I need to use it. I've got heaps.
Okay.
Wait, what's the healing?
Thanks for the donation, by the way.
Yes, thank you to our kind donators.
I take it all back now.
You've
Take
tried.
it all back. Give it to me. Give it to the
Tried to kill
dragon.
us.
I have my reasoning.
I don't know why.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Ikram.
my turn then.
Your turn.
What is Ice Blight deemed as? Like, is it a curse or?
You can do a medicine check.
Yeah, I'll do that. Will that use my entire turn?
Yes.
He's so mean.
It is definitely a greater effect. You feel that's a powerful restoration magic will be able to.
Like greater restoration and fix it?
Yes. Greater restoration will fix it.
Is it
I'm
a
gonna
disease?
use-
Like,
Yeah,
or is it like a poison type?
It's a poison effect type thing. It's a condition.
So like Belvin wouldn't be immune.
Yeah.
Because he's immune to disease, for example.
He's immune to a disease, not immune to conditions.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's not a disease.
So, with that action, yeah,
Oh, actually, I'm going to use Healing Fires. Oh, wait.
you did use your action to figure out what will fix this.
You know exactly what.
Oh.
Fix,
Shit.
Right.
fix me.
Oh, that literally uses everything.
You got a bonus action.
You're still affected. You're still affected with Ice Blight as well.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So it takes
So it
an
literally
action.
took everything to do a medicine check.
Fuck.
Oh,
You
that's
have half
right.
movement.
Oh.
You can't use reactions.
Oh my god.
Do I have?
So I literally can't do anything right now.
No,
Have you got a free action still?
you can still use a healing dice.
Hey, what does a healing dice give you?
D10.
Whatever one you got.
Was it D10 plus 3? Like what Belvin used?
Yeah, it's just a 1d10, not plus 3.
Oh,
Is healing dice
Plus
no
con. That's what it says on my thing.
one per turn?
1d10
Oh.
plus con.
Look, it's been a
Oh.
while.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a while. So
1D,
yeah,
1d10 plus con.
1d10 plus.
Oh,
3.
I'm happy to change it to D10. That's just what I had it on here from.
Oh, good.
No,
Go.
I've got that written down. as
Anyway,
well,
yeah.
actually.
So Ikram, that is your turn with the D10 as well.
That's fucking retarded. Let's roll 2.
Ah!
I split pretty strong.
So, like,
Arathator.
how you only can use one per turn, one die.
Yeah, you only have one free action.
Arathator does not get his breath back.
Well, thank fuck for that.
See his body though shimmer with frost as it is exhaled from him, and as he rears up, he flies in a sharp arc in a circle, and then comes flying down towards you. Not in that feetage wise. He's basically a sharp embankment to kind of slingshot his way around to then come rocketing towards down this path.
Is he coming straight at us?
Coming straight at you and then swoops up. As he does so, his body corkscrews in the air as one wing drops and the other one goes around. His wings beating up around the snow and his tail flailing around with his sharp claws slashing out. I need all of you.
Ugh.
Hold on. Except for actually McCath.
Yeah.
Except for McCath
My
To make-
dragon boyfriend loves me.
to make a dexterity saving throw. If you have Ice Blight, you're at disadvantage.
Just to add the cherry on top.
What am I rolling? A dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
If anyone has to die, it shouldn't be me, remember, because I can save one at use. Dexterity.
And you have disadvantage as well. For ice blight.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
Who's within 5 foot of
Will I get a
Belvin?
bonus from Brad?
Oh, me.
You don't get a bonus from bird.
It's just Ikram,
So,
but I'm not gonna help you.
as Arathator uses his corkscrew through the air, and Frost and his own body appendages are flailed around. The frost goes out like his breath attack. Cold to the bone. Fail.
Whoa.
Whoa, can't be aggressive there, man.
Oh, sorry, actually. Casimir, you don't have to worry about any of this cold damage, and the rest of you are going to take half the cold. However, you do have to worry about the bludgeoning.
Okay.
Should I just lay back down?
We'll find out. So, here's the bludgeoning.
I've already got a predetermined bed all laid out, ready to go.
93.
The water's quite nice. You just go to sleep.
Here is the cold. For those who have it affected, half it as per.
Is my cold resistance still applying?
Your cold resistance is still applying.
Yeah.
Just you're not taking damage, though the condition is seeping into you.
So it's 28 damage.
Yes.
Total. If you have resistance.
Belvin, you are now affected by Ice Blight.
Welcome to the club. We're gonna get t-shirts. Maybe jumpers, that might be smarter.
So after he uses that movement, he then clings to the wall. No, he's still flying there. And yeah, that's going to be his turn. Casimir,
There's no save against the Ice Blight or anything?
not from this attack, and it's just like that of the breath weapon. But the other effects, like the frost vortex, it is.
That shit's busted. I guess, yeah, I'll try and use the mask, like Belvin said. I don't know how it works or anything.
All right.
Just, you gotta believe.
I mean, I would have had... I don't know, because they keep saying, like, they control the dragons with the mask, but I've never seen that, how it works.
Right. So you, Casimir,
Mm-hmm.
how are you going to do this?
I am
It's been
just...
said it could reach out and
That's it.
influence a dragon.
I just want to concentrate like, everything on the mask and just put my hand out to Rathtor and say stop.
Make a charisma check, persuasion at advantage.
Persuasion. 21.
The dragon's there in its fury, and then it beats its wings up and grabs onto the ice wall. A platform raises out under the ice, allowing it to perch. Its eyes, a searing hatred burning to feast on your flesh, locks onto you as it's stopped.
Now kill yourself. An action? What's that? What's that?
Like, I'm guessing it's pretty big.
Continue.
I just sort of pause, just like I'm a little bit unsure of if it worked or not, just in shock a bit.
And then you start going,
I'm just
whoa,
like-
whoa. Yeah.
I don't want to push it too much because I don't know if it's like all powerful kind of thing.
So much.
I'm just gonna slowly walk over towards Ikram and Belvin. Just be like, get up.
It circles and copies, prowling. Its massive head rears around the corner.
Be like, Arathtor, we didn't come to steal anything. We just want to leave.
Stay.
Does it reply?
Get out. I know your smell and I taste your blood. You dare come to the Northern Seas again, I will swallow you all whole.
Fair deal. I'll look to the other side. Let's go. And just sort of shoot a glance at Macath and then head towards Sandstorm.
Belvin will go over towards Macath.
If Belvin comes close, she'll step back.
Stepping back, you see Arathtor moves over, massive paw imposes between the two of you.
Belvin. She's made a choice.
He will not threaten anyone if I am here. He will not come after you if I am here. He will follow you. He will follow me.
She is mine.
Belvin, you don't understand. This is what my family legacy has built up to.
Okay.
But I love you. I really do.
And I love you as well.
You will love none but a Vitreous.
And I will be back. Not sure how long it'll be, but I will be back. And Belvin is actually going to give her something. And he's just going to... Because the dragon's clawing right in the way. He's just going to lob it towards her.
Am I able to catch it? Is he going to stop it?
You're able to catch it.
It's his holy symbol of Helm that he had on his wrist. And that's just a down payment to know that I'll come back for you.
I will return it to you. I promise. And please, Casimir, I do not mean ill will. I promise you. I don't want him to kill you. You are all too important to waste your lives dying here.
Casimir, make an insight check.
Do I get advantage from the cube?
You do.
20.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just... Those last
Double
two
trouble.
seconds.
Who needs advantage?
Yeah, like,
Wow.
what's the point?
You could see the look of hate in his eyes for you right now. Out of all of you,
Yeah, it makes sense.
he wants to eat you, not only for the fact that you've come to his home, but that you've used the mask on him throughout everything that's happened in this little exchange between those two. His eyes have not left you.
Can Macath can notice that.
You sense that. You sense his hostility towards him, but something is keeping him at bay. His ferocity is held.
Casimir, I promise you, as long as I'm alive, I will not let him hurt you. But you must go. Please. Please, if you don't believe me for anything I say, believe me now. I'm sorry.
Very well.
We'll go now.
Belvin, we need to go.
One last thing. Arafator, I have asked of nothing of you, and I have done everything for you. Follow them, hurt them, and I will perish. I promise you that.
Eyes go away from Casimir directly down in a worried glance.
I will be no gift if that is so. Belvin, please go now.
You see the wings begin to fold back. The tail is less on edge. His stance takes more relaxed.
Elvin will turn around and start moving towards the guys. Let's leave quickly. And Belvin, I was gonna say, should have his fly back still up.
Can I?
Has it been 10 minutes?
No. You still fly.
So everyone still has ice blight, right?
Everyone still has ice blight.
Can I use shape water to break off like a big, like, disc of ice, and then animate objects like a flying disc? We can just sit on that.
Yes, and you can definitely do that. And you do see as it moves through the sludge, over on this side of the cavern, there is the smallest amount of light from the water, within the water, as if to suggest from this pool over here leads to the outside.
Where's that, sorry?
Over here.
I don't know if we're on the same layer.
Sorry, that's me not having the thing up.
I didn't see that either.
My fault. Over here.
Okay, cool.
Ah, okay, yep.
And with that, the icefall takes you over to the side as the fog consumes Macath and Orathator. You can see nothing but the pale blue eyes of the dragon and the subtle hint of that same power, that same eyes over Macath. Macath, Belvin, you can hear her whimpering. Mom, you okay? As an air bubble goes over the ice soul, descends under the water to take you out onto the edge of the giant iceberg layer of Arathator. And that's where we'll end our session.
Jesus Christ.
Well, is that it? Unless we come back when we're all powerful.
That's kind of exhausting.
We'll come back when we're level 20. We'll come back.
I'm bloody rooted now.
I've been so stressed this whole fucking minute.
Oh
Jesus.
my
We're
god.
2 weeks, Belvin. We're 2 weeks right now.
We need a training montage.
So 9 more levels.
Yeah.
You need a training montage, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the open world games where you can fight these high level monsters.
How
like, you
was
can't.
that dragon looking at the end there?
He's
him
probably
down to-
fine.
Yeah,
He was between. He was.
50-50?
No, more like 65, 70.
Yeah, that's how I
We'll
thought. We're
see.
like, we're getting our asses kicked.
Macath's like, oh, I guess I'll see him in 9 more levels.
And he was kind of holding back as well because Macath was around.
Or Macaf can reach level 20 and see you guys in 5.
Yeah, she's just like,
Yeah.
oh hey guys,
Just do it
Hey, guys.
yourself.
I'm the main character now.
Training montage in your own area.
Guys, I have to admit, as a player and as a character, Macaf wasn't going to budge.
Yeah,
There's
that was just like, because I don't know what Mikath said to you guys
Yeah.
before. I had no idea what was going on.
No.
Well, that's fair enough because Casimir wasn't there. So
Yeah.
still,
Um,
I thought Belvin could have persuaded. Thought
No.
thought something could have budged, but
She's stubborn.
I knew overall in the situation. Hey, I'm glad the veil worked.
So am I, because we were fucking dead otherwise.
That's all I could think of was just like,
I was like,
maybe the veil is like he's so afraid of it. Maybe you can use it at least. So instead of give it.
You think
Good
he
call, Brad.
literally? Yeah.
No, I know.
Well, like I said,
I don't think
basically
you could
have a
literally
weapon of
control-
mass.
I didn't think you could actually like control them though.
How's
So I was
that
like, and it was clutch roll as well.
Yeah. Well, that's all I could think of was just like, it saves us from giving up the veil.
Yeah.
At least you could use it. So
That could have gone so many ways.
I mean, otherwise, I feel like if that didn't work, we were dead. I feel like all of us were dead.
I mean, we didn't save Mikath, but we all survived. So I guess it's a win.
But what do we get out of it?
We got nothing out
Breathing.
of this trip.
Pretty much.
You have Macaf's stuff.
Do we?
We do.
I don't know
We
what
have
it is.
knowledge that Macass fucked.
Belvin has Macaf's stuff, which includes 3 scrolls with information.
It was so worth our lives.
Oh, he did.
Information
He
is
was
power.
carrying that bag, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Mikath's like, wait, where the fuck's my bag?
Loan to the kid.
Niflheim is still there.
Yeah, okay.
Back with So is that a good
Wait,
thing that Belvin
they
has all those
they would have
scrolls?
ran off though, wouldn't they? Because didn't Mikath tell them to?
No, they stayed.
No, Macaf, they found a little crevice.
They
Yeah, but
hid.
didn't she say to run though if it turns bad?
If it turns bad, yeah,
If Macaf
died.
didn't return within
yeah.
like a certain period of time.
Oh, she's still there, I guess. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still.
It's all back
They
to
can
normal for her.
they can hear her, like
All
they
back-
can hear her and stuff.
yeah. Okay,
Um,
so they're fine.
but I don't know. This probably wasn't. Is it how you expected it to go, Kyle, with Macaf?
No, but I'm very, very pleased.
It was very.
Wait,
Like
I mean,
to be honest, I was no pressure, but I was leaving all this, how this was going to work, in your hands without you knowing.
But no,
Responsibility.
Here I was.
Landed, but we're not right now. We're not strong enough.
I mean, after that battle with the ancient dragon, do we level up?
Yeah.
Please.
Heartache.
Oh, we get experience still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get back in.
For surviving.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to ever win that fight, right?
You get a
we're
full
level
heal if you
11
level.
against an ancient dragon. There's
Yeah.
fucking no way.
I think we're pretty lucky to survive.
All right, no, all right.
Because
We haven't-
if he got his breath back, we were fucked.
We were lucky he didn't.
If he did that corkscrew attack again, you would have been fucked.
Yeah. Like if he did like anything again, we would just
if he looked in your direction one more time.
pretty much
I was
strong
curious.
breeze.
I wasn't sure. Would the corkscrew attack isn't like an AOE attack, or is it kind of like?
Well, it was.
It's
Yeah, it's an AO. It's like it is his fly path where he gets to move an extra amount of feet,
Yeah.
and then the width of it is his entire like wingspan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is huge, but it's very wide, but it's only for like 40 feet.
Yeah. It's kind of because like when it hits something, because it's just because he's spinning around, it just hits you singly and just happens to be in that area with his wings and stuff. So it's kind of like an AOE, but when it hits you, it's like a single. It only hits you if you were in that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I was just curious because the +2 to the shield master to deck saves I don't know if that would have added to it.
There's still like a physical attack part to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm.
So it's not like an AoE spell where it... So...
But in the end,
I
We
gave
have
up.
a bag.
in the end, you have a bag. In the end, you have a bag
Of information
You've
that I don't
of
know.
scrolls, a few other nips and bottles.
Just a few like cooking recipes.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm learned a good, valuable lesson: not to do many things wrong.
That's a good life lesson.
Can I just say one thing I really appreciate that none of you, that Brad and Robbie didn't remember that you have arrows of dragon slaying.
I was going to mention that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Robbie
probably wouldn't
has
have done
the
shit.
arrows. He has them, not me.
I'm glad I didn't use
You
it.
have them in your. They're.
No, I don't.
Oh no, it's purely.
Robbie has them. All
Yep.
of them.
Guess what?
You can't blame
I
me
used
at
the
all.
whole time.
Last time it was me.
Yeah,
'cause
it's all Sandstorm.
It's
You
also.
guys know exactly where those arrows are going.
Yes.
In your bag.
Those and
Lana
those are
Rat.
the last two arrows in existence.
Lanaras
On this
getting them on
plane.
the butt side, backside. The butt side. That works.
It works, doesn't it?
That's what I
Meanwhile,
meant.
Yeah, why are we back at Rivergo?
meanwhile, as
What a teleport.
your journey north has been harsh, it's been considered a failure.
It's true.
Retrieving the main objective, but success at a cost. As you return home,
Oh.
What?
but we're going to hand wave because you're eventually going to return home. As you return home, you do gain level 12.
Yay!
Ah,
Yes.
But
It's been 84 years.
start of next session, you will level up. Start of next session, you'll be leveled up, but you still need to make the journey home. So we'll be starting next episode, still up on the boat, getting.
So you
Aw.
don't want us to level up now.
But we can get everything ready.
Oh, McCaff, you level up as well.
Yeah, but that means I now don't get to play for like another, what, 9-10 months?
8 levels.
Well, stay posted on that, and we'll see what we can do.
You just
You
lose.
now get a new spell and you overpower the dragon and
It's-
escape.
Is this what I get for overstaying my welcome last time when I was only supposed to say 2 episodes and I ended up saying like 7? And now you're just like, you're gonna stay for this amount of
You're only contracted on for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
man, fuck you. I don't even want to be part of this party. I have dragons. That's all I want.
Dragon baby.
I mean,
How
if it was
much-
our party versus you and the dragon, you'd win, so I think you picked the right thing.
Pick the stronger team.
Well,
Yep.
let's just say this instead. Instead of as you're leaving and you gain your next level, there is a crash from the other side of the iceberg.
lettuce. Iceberg lettuce.
Gigantic lettuce. Like, oh my god.
As you see these massive chunks of the iceberg fall into the sea, you hear Raftal's. You can't see it, but there is a beating of wings over the distance of the sea.
A happy
There's a
keeper.
roar. As a dragon is perched on top of the iceberg. As you all reach the ship and then sail away.
See you later, shit lord.
Young one of the red, I shall now take you to her, and you will be her master, and she will know happiness again. You will be her gift and her life. For you are McGath. Just like she was. McGath the Red. And that's where we'll end our session. Just that
Yes.
little epilogue.
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Anyway, yeah, you get
Cat
the level
gonna
up as
fuck
well.
up your shit.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyway, so that is actually the end of our session now for Dragon's Brew D&D.
But what about the epilogue for the epilogue?
The epilogue.
This whole episode has just been way too much. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I'm like exhausted.
Anyway,
It was
no, that's
stressful the whole time.
my
Stress.
face is burnt up, eh? I'm so fucking.
I could see it on your face. Yeah, you all look like it.
That was a big session too.
That was a big session. Good work, guys. I'm Dragons
No
and Cats.
break.
Thanks
This is
again,
our friend.
Viridian.
Sorry for no break.
We're all
Massive
here.
shout out for
This
Viridian.
is the first time
Thank
we've all
you.
been together for
In
like
ages.
since last time
Time.
you came. The big. Wow.
Exactly, yeah. Thank you so much. You've done such a wonderful job of McCath. And
Thank you.
handing the reins over for the story of this whole arc to you was incredible to do. And just
Thank you.
in the moment where it would take us, because I had an idea, but I wanted to see how, as a player, your options would affect everything.
Yeah, Macaf is probably out of all the characters I played, Macaf is interesting because she went from a character in which all her decisions were my decisions because, you know, I was sort of in the same boat of being naive. And now she has all of these weird experiences and has this weird relationship in which she knows Arafator. So she's like, those boys aren't gonna fucking do a dent.
Yeah, we ain't gonna win.
So it was like really hard because it's like, fuck, I just want Macaf to be happy, run off with Belvin and the boys into the sunset, you know, they beat all the dragons to that.
We live
But
happily ever after.
she can't do that because of circumstances. But circumstances will change because I know where this is going and I love it. But yes,
But again, we just got to change Casimir's mind.
one day.
I mean,
No.
I'm working with what I know. I don't know what's going on with McCann.
Oh, yeah. So McCath has had a bodily change. She's got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You-
So,
We said that at the
Handsome.
start.
Yeah, you did mention. She's like slowly transforming into like a draconic form.
Yes, she has extra horns. Now you would notice she has wings.
Mhm.
She has dragon-like claws, dragon-like feet, and basically one side of her face is completely draconic, complete with a magical blue eye. That's just an iris. There's no pupil.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
so yeah.
she's really like taken hold
Yeah. Okay.
to
From a draconic blood.
yeah.
So
And yeah.
that would have made everything a bit more in context for you then.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I still didn't really, because I don't know what was
Hey.
said between Belvin
Yeah.
and Sandstorm and her. So I don't know what her reasons are for wanting the mask so bad. But in Casimir's eyes, it's like, well, the cultists want the mask to bring back Tiamat.
She
It
didn't
has
even
some-
know.
It has some power for that.
Brutally honest, McCaff didn't even know that. She didn't even remember that Casimir had the mask.
It's only because
She had no idea, and she was like, "Oh shit, that makes you even more of a target."
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the veil really put a spanner in the works in that whole thing.
Yeah, because McCaff wouldn't have attacked Casimir if the veil wasn't
I gotta tell you guys,
mentioned.
you got so very, very lucky on all some serious.
There was some fucking
rolls.
20s and high rolls in there.
I think it was 3 20s in a row. Something like that.
Something insane.
And I think
Anyway.
there was only ones for a change as well.
All right, my
Actually, no,
decision
there
makes
was, and I
There-
reread one on
That was
even
what-
that out.
There was, but like,
Oh, and Robbie,
Donations.
yes, thank you so much.
It's literally life saving.
Massive thank you to Viridian. My gosh, I gotta tell you guys, if you were very lucky, Sandstorm, if you had failed even one of those checks, you would have taken 2 points of exhaustion.
Oof.
Trying to even out. I'm trying to add extra risk because it looked like we're going too easy for us. I thought let's
Okay,
jump in the
Gotta
water.
look like we're sweating a bit.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Okay,
All planned.
I did pull 2 punches. I could have dropped 2 icicles onto Ikram and just killed him outright.
I would have saved him at least.
I mean, Ikram got beat down hard though.
He was right in front.
But Ikram also Leroyed in pretty hard.
Yeah.
I would have revivified him.
I was having fun.
Well,
All that matters.
anyway, we are Dragons and Cats. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Anybody want to share a little bit about themselves or where you can find you?
I'll do it. Hi, I'm Viridian Knight. Now I don't get to do my sad outro that I always have to do for my other campaign.
You have a happy outro.
I have a happy outro because all of those people are so cool and do cool shit. Not saying that you guys don't do cool shit, but fuck.
Yeah,
Let's have a happy outro, please.
You can find me around on the internet. The one thing I'm kind of doing at the moment, I play in Kyle's other campaign on the vague time between 7 and 8 p.m. If you're used to this campaign's timing, you would know that campaign's timing as well. I play...
It's Carl.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
To be honest, it's our fault, not Carl's today at least.
Hey, we're all... On Monday nights, we're all in our session early as well.
Yeah, fair.
It was only Game of Thrones that was making us late.
We don't talk about that.
I play a half tiefling, half orc named Ophelia Roosevelt, who had a hissy fit last session because she tried to sacrifice herself, and the party was like, "Hey, that's stupid, and you're a bit dumb for that." And she's like, "Fuck you." But yeah, I don't really know how that campaign is going to go because we're all clashing pretty hard, except the only time the party ever agreed on anything was the fact that my character was a bit of an idiot, but that's that. And now I'm just getting sad again. But other than that, yeah, I don't do much.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Truly.
Thanks.
And also Joygasm.
Yes.
Yes, I stream a bit every Tuesday. I do community nights, play games together. It's a whole lot of fun, and maybe you'll see me do other streams too.
Right. And I am Dragons and Cats. You can catch me like V said on Monday nights 8 till 10:30 for Underachievers D&D. You'll catch us here again next week on Thursday 7:30 to 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, because we're going to Thursday because the Origin is on, so just make sure everyone exactly whatever. You can also catch me on Tall Squall's channel at 5 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, because we're going to be doing a shorter session this week over on his channel as we play in the Vice D&D. So,
What the fuck?
what?
You fucking remembered it.
I know, thank you.
What the?
Oh,
Just
that
like
means-
bringing up things now. Let me go. Everyone just...
So, until next time,
Red Bull.
friends, foes, and familiars. Where's my D20? There it is. Until next time, friends, foes, and familiars. Keep rolling 20s. We're out. Peace.
Are we?
I rolled a 1.
Bye.
Bye.